doses. I don't care if it's just a headshot. That's fine. You just have to speak.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Who have we got here?
This is Marion.
Hi.
And we're at the S.K. Pierce Victorian Mansion here in Gardner, Massachusetts. And I'm excited for this. And I've been doing this a long time. I don't get excited very often, but just the setup alone and what we got planned for everybody. First of all, welcome to Dead Air Live. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in tonight. For the next 3 hours, we're going to be with you here at this phenomenal location. But at this point, Marion, I want you to tell people who might not be familiar with the house who the main players are and why we're here tonight.
Who the main spirits are in the house? Well, there's 11 of them. There's 11 spirits in the house. There's Mr. Pierce, Sylvester Knowlton Pierce, both of his wives, Susan and Ellen, 3 of his boys, Frank, Stuart, and Edward. Children, there's Gordon and there's Rachel. We have a cat, which is, this is a gift for the cat. And stuff right there. Somebody gifted catnip and a toy. All right. And then we had servants in the house also.
Fantastic. So we have not had a chance really as a team to investigate yet. So we're excited about this. And we've also got an event here coming up, and we're going to be sending it down into the basement in a little while for them to talk about that. I wanted to ask you about these 2 orbs that we have on the stairs behind us.
Okay.
Orbs, and what is the significance of those?
They come down the stairs by themselves. We have videos of, especially the red one. Have you touched it? It's actually flat. The ball is flat, so it's not supposed to roll. It literally gets pushed down the stairs, kicked down the stairs. Yeah, all by itself. Yeah.
It hasn't since we've been here, and not unusual for them to stay in place over a period of time and then suddenly.
It could be weeks. It could be weeks, or it could be a day, and then the next day.
About this. I want to bring in, there's a couple of guys here behind the camera. Can you turn it on these gentlemen, please? Because they're the ones who make all this possible.
We are not. They are the ones who make this possible.
I just paid it back.
Yeah. We would be lost without Marion. We'd be lost without Jess.
You know these 2 guys, let them introduce themselves to everybody.
Good, Rob.
I'm Rob.
I'm John.
Wow, you got that right.
We sometimes mix this up, so it's fine.
Right. Well, what happened was that, I'll speak for them if I could, you guys toyed with the idea of buying a place like this and what could possibly go wrong.
What happened was,
then you did it anyway.
Rob talked me into buying a house, and now I'm just along for the ride.
Marion's got my back on this one. It's John's fault.
This is 100% fault.
Yeah.
So what happened was, you and them conducting another business, and I'm the real estate agent, so I saw it for sale. And I made the appointment to see the house without telling them. We're working, and I said, hey, by the way, we're going to see that house at whatever time, 2 p.m. And they said, no, we have a lot of work to do. And I said, well, too bad, we're at lunch and I drove. I would make the appointment. So, can I swear on this? So I can make it accurate? 5 minutes into the tour with a real estate agent, Brenda Albert, shout out. Rob looks at me and goes, I fucking hate you. And Brenda looks at me like, verbatim. And Brenda looks at me wicked, like, concerned and confused. I could tell by the look in her face. And I said, don't worry, you'll have an offer in your email when I get home. And she had an offer in her email when she got home.
So what John is saying basically...
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
It was a double, what do you call it?
Right.
Yeah, this was a psyop. He knew I was going to make the appointment, and then he made me feel like he was giving it. So this is Rob's fault.
And here we are tonight. Yeah. So we're 8 or 9 months in? 9 months in.
September.
Yeah.
September last year.
If you have not been, by the time you finish watching this, we'll be here for 3 hours. We're going to cover the place from A to Z. If you have not been here yet, I'll guarantee that you'll have the urge to visit. And I cannot possibly encourage you to do so more because I'm hoping that tonight we represent how beautiful this place is and how haunted it is. So again, thank you for joining us. And George, if they're ready downstairs and set up, go to the paranormal couple down there, and they'll say a little bit about what we're going to get ourselves into tonight.
I just laid in the coffin.
She did.
I laid in the coffin.
I have footage.
I wanted to.
Are we?
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dead Air live investigation. The S.K. Pierce on a Sunday night, preempting the deadline. We are trying to get things set up down in the basement where Cody and Satori are. As you can see, multiple cameras being displayed tonight. Opportunity for you guys to watch. This is one of the rooms with the haunted items are located, but we also have a cam. We're trying to get that cam up and operational so you guys can get a chance to get a little bit of a tour. Again, this is the kickoff for the Museum of Cody and Satori, the paranormal couple, located at the S.K. Pierce for the next, I believe, 10 days, possibly more. But we're trying to get that completely locked in. And I appreciate you guys that are joining us tonight. Don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button. If you've never subscribed to Dead Air, what are you waiting for? And of course, the reminder bell for upcoming content, especially with our new show, The Deadline. Our next guest that'll be joining us next Sunday, the 2nd of August, will be none only than the wonderful Dustin Parry. So, and if you guys haven't checked out our first 2 episodes of The Deadline, we had the incomparable Andrea Perrin and our good friend Paranormal Teej in the first 2 episodes. A lot of fun, a different style than what we've done before. But when we have an opportunity to do a live like we are doing tonight, we don't miss it. And we definitely want to go ahead and show you guys what is going on at this location. Both the festivities, the events, and of course, the investigations. So we're looking right now at Cody Satori and the other 2 gentlemen from S.K. Pierce down there. We're just waiting to see which of the cameras will hook up where we can see them and what it is that they're doing. So we're going to hold in for that. As you can see, some of the other camera shots are absolutely beautiful. This place is absolutely gorgeous. So we're waiting for them to try and hook up to that other line also. Otherwise, you're going to hear my voice for quite a while. But yeah, I mean, I'm even seeing you guys who've been there in this location before and how beautiful it is. And it certainly looks that way. And I'm hoping once we can get, and of course, like anything else, when it's live, you're going to get certain things that are going to come up with the Wi-Fi. You know, we're trying to connect into a couple of different ones. Let me see what I have here on my dashboard, if I can get this other one. And manage cameras. I don't want to mess with it yet. I'll do it off screen. But yeah, this is going to be a great event. We just wait for those Wi-Fi cameras to hook into there and hopefully get you guys a good presentation tonight. Yeah, Sandy's been there, as she's saying in there as well. Aaron Bush has been there before, and it's obviously it's going to be a warm one. You know, if you got Ken in shorts, it's definitely because it's warm. So we're going to see whether or not we can get the sound in there so we can get a little introduction from the paranormal couple. All right. Oh, let me scroll down, see what else you guys have put in there. Cody. Yeah, Erin will help you guys out. Any questions, because she knows the place as well. Hey, Naomi, how are you? Very nice to see you. Yeah, the cleanest cellar in all of New England. I can only imagine, God forbid, there was ever any kind of water damage in there. with everything they've got set up. But apparently they've got it well organized. You send something here to Ken. Oh, do we have it? We are up.
We good?
It's working.
Hey! All right. Welcome to the basement. So, we were in the doll room, and
You guys are
we
very,
had to
very
move over
low
here because
audibly.
we're having some low audibly. All right. So, how about now?
There we
Can
go.
you hear us now?
Yes.
All right. So, we were in the doll room, but we were having some connection issues. We're not sure if it was Wi-Fi related or paranormal related, but now
I'm gonna guess Wi-Fi.
we're in the
our phones.
around the world section, and we're going to tell you a couple of quick stories that have happened. So the museum has been set up here for just a couple of days, and there's already been some interesting things that have happened, both when people have been here and when people haven't been here. And while we were setting up the museum, Satori and I were both handling different rooms, trying to set this thing up as quick as possible. It took about 10 hours, by the way, and this is probably about a fifth of our collection that we have here. We have 112 items set up in the basement down here. Satori was in the doll room, and I'll let her explain what happened.
Yeah, so I was in the doll room, which is right across this hallway. We might lose you if we go there right now, but eventually we'll get there. And I was setting up some dolls on tables with their descriptions, and all of a sudden I'm hearing what kind of sounds like voices, like feminine or childlike voices, and so I'm interested. Like I'm not paying. Sudden, I hear this tearing noise, and the only thing I can describe it as is what it was: Velcro being torn from itself, like that ripping noise. And then I look, and as I'm looking over at where I'm hearing the noise, our logo that is actually put on with Velcro to one of the cases flew off the case and landed on the ground and rolled towards me. And so I don't know if there's footage saved because I don't know if we got the cameras up at that point, but I'm screaming for Cody.
Sure there is, yeah.
I'm like, Cody, something's happening here. And
Yeah.
as we're setting up,
started yelling. I was like, what's going on?
things are moving.
And that's high strength Velcro and it's just little. We'll try to show you at some point. They're just little like aluminum logos of our museum that are just Velcroed onto the top of the cases there. And for her, hearing the ripping sound of the Velcro,
It was a slow ripping noise, like it was gradually
Yeah.
coming off.
I mean, the Velcro just didn't unstick. It actually came apart, which was interesting. And then the other thing that happened that's interesting, and we're still trying to, validate if it's 100% paranormal or not, happened in this room actually. So if you look this way, we right where this pocket is, which we can talk about what that is after. We had two other African idols set up here. They're twin. On their fireplace mantle, and they were moving around by themselves. So they're like, yeah, we don't want this anymore. So they sent them to the museum, and they look very similar to each other, about 8 inches tall, and they were sitting right here. And this shadow box up here, it's on video, came literally tumbling down and landed
Only on
top
one of them.
One of them. So, which was interesting. And this thing's been up here a while, right, guys?
It lives up there. We have that video we'll post. We have a
Yeah.
security camera video of it.
So this thing has been up here, and it's never done that. So we were trying to check for drafts and things like that, but nothing. This thing is kind of heavy too. So
What's even more interesting too, it's so fascinating that we're already catching things moving and voices and things along those lines, but it's what people are feeling while coming in here. People are coming to the exhibit and they're claiming that they're feeling like heaviness. Some people are feeling like dizzy. Some people are feeling like just different sensations that they weren't exactly prepared for. And I think it's really interesting to have so many people already claiming that they're having some sort of experience with the items just coming into the room.
And everyone is going to experience something different. I mean, I'm under the belief that everybody's energy is different, right? And everybody feels energy differently. So if you're more sensitive to that type of thing, of course, you're going to feel a heightened sense of being watched and paranoia and things like that, depending on what section of the basement that you're going to. Some people may feel nothing when they come down here, which is perfectly fine. the person to change from person to person. So,
And it might change if we add some more items, which we might.
now the other cool thing that we want to show you, hopefully we don't lose it. If you want to come this way, right in here, we have a little box right here
In front of our 1800s coffin.
This is an 1800s coffin, which we can get into the story of that in a second if you want.
But go to the box.
We have this little box here, and there's already a few notes in here. So if somebody experiences something while they're here, they can write it down on a little card and then throw it in the box. And I figured I'd open it up real quick, see if somebody said something interesting. So let's see if I can find the key here.
Dun, 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 dun. There you go.
See if we can read a couple. I was feeling dizzy and
Like something was pushing on my temples.
Very dizzy and lightheaded. My stomach got sick. Pain in my chest, like heartburn, pressure on shoulders by the masks. So the room we were just in.
Nerves and chills when close to objects in every room.
Every room, that's interesting.
I have nerve damage, and it felt a little worse in this room.
Yeah. Wrote her email in case we had more questions.
Doris seems to be staring through me. That's a doll that's in this room right over here. And we, on a lot of our traveling exhibits, we've gotten a lot of cards about Doris for some reason. And that was a doll that we really didn't think much of until we started
doing these things. So you actually learn from having these objects set up in places like this.
People claiming to feel things around Liza the doll.
Very nauseous. We had a globally haunted, so that's the room we were just in.
While next to the Amityville house piece, my arm began to hurt and it felt cold.
So that's in the dark section over there. Headache and dizziness, nauseousness.
Is that nervousness?
No, nervousness, yeah. And one more here. As soon as I walked in, the energy hit me hard. I definitely did not feel right at all walking through, especially
near the Conjuring
thing. So that's also near the Amityville stuff. So we already have some interest, and this is only a couple days worth of stuff here. So.
And it sounds intimidating, but I think the best part is everybody's going, I can't wait to come back. So it means that something cool is happening that people are experiencing.
Yeah, so the reason why we have this note thing is so we can learn a little bit more about the objects, because the only way we can learn is if other people interact with them and let us know what they're feeling. So,
is our connection still going good right now? All right, good to know.
All right, dare try walking into the door. All right, let's see if we lose connection here. So we mentioned Doris. This is her right here. And I'll read you her description. We have here this doll, given Doris by its previous owner, was claimed to have aided in a moment of quote, spiritual awakening. The owner was closed off to the idea of the paranormal. This doll changed that for her in a split second. The doll started to move around the home. Quote, if I left it in the bedroom, it would end up in the kitchen. I thought it was my imagination, but it wasn't. The biggest experience for the owner was one night while he was falling asleep. He claims to have had a visual experience with a woman named Doris. She claimed that Doris told her about, quote, the other side, confirmed the spirit attached to the doll. Doris continued to move periodically on her own within the museum. So, for some reason, people are drawn to her, and that's something they really know until started going around. A lot of people feel connected to this doll. If anyone's ever heard of the Island of the Dolls, a very famous haunted location, to sum up that story, a paranormal team from the States actually went visited the Island of the Dolls, and they brought this doll there. It did not look like this when they brought it. It just looked like a regular baby doll, and they left it there as an offering, and then they ended up going back like a year later, spot where they left the doll, and like that. Had nails, banged into it. Head was missing, all different things like that. One of the team members, unbeknownst to the other team members, brought it back home to them, and things started happening in their home.
Cody, I want to stop you there for a second because there's an echo, and I don't know whether or not the ring camera in the corner also has audio. Can't do anything about that. I can try to mute that, but that's where
Yeah.
I'm picking something up. It does have audio?
Yes.
All right, let me mute that. Okay, now go ahead.
I think he just muted it.
Good. All
We're
right,
good.
so we have a bunch of dolls set up in here. Again, this is probably, I want to say, 1/10 of the dolls that we have in the museum. We kind of just pick and choose some to display here, but probably the most well-known that we have is Jolene here, and she's set up right in the middle of the floor here. And we put her on this chair for a reason, because if anybody's been to our paranormal events that we host, we usually bring her and set her up on a metal chair like this, because this is the same type of chair that she was set up in the daycare center that she originally came from. And there have been at least 5 or 6 times that we've sat her in a chair like this, and she has jumped out of it. One time we had the chair set up on a table like this at a place in Connecticut. Steve, who's behind the camera, was there that night, I believe. And
Yes.
Jolene kind of like jumped off the chair, but her arms came back and grabbed the chair so she didn't hit the floor, and she was just kind of hanging there. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And there's been multiple other events where she's just
She will move. She will disappear. You'll find her somewhere completely different. So maybe something will happen tonight. We're excited to see if something does. We have lots of different items. Dolls and clowns are in this room. We even have items that we don't really have descriptions for that we are unveiling for the first time here at SK Pierce Mansion for the public. One of them being this box full of dolls over here. A little bit about this box full of dolls. It's a very quick story. This package in its exact box, it's a little pie box. It actually showed up at the museum, and there was no return address, no name. There was just a note, and these dolls are covered in dirt, like they had been buried, kind of, and unburied. And the note just says, "Good luck, your problem now." So we decided to display these dolls just with the note that we received to see if anybody experiences anything with them, because we don't have much information about their claims. So it's kind of like a guinea pig situation. We want to see how people feel and what they experience coming in.
I carry it around.
Huh? You want me to carry the box around?
No, just one doll.
Just one doll?
Yeah.
Maybe at some point. I definitely am willing to carry them around. There's never been an item that I wouldn't touch. It's just
apparently me neither. So.
Yeah, you neither. I know. I have a tendency to make the owners of the mansion hold things before I tell them exactly what it is. But you are okay with that. You are okay with that.
I was okay with it.
You are
but
okay with it.
She absolutely loves.
It's on record.
She loves making me touch things, and then she tells me the story afterwards.
It's fun because
the first one was the Jonestown.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
but you also find that fun. So
oh yeah, it was pretty cool. She hands me just a paper cup. I'm like, "What is this?" She's like, "Have you ever heard of Jonestown?" I'm like, "Yeah." That's
you
where
were
that's
helping.
from.
You wanted to help, and you were helping.
I was helping move things. I just wasn't expecting to touch that.
But we have a couple other sections.
Yeah, so a bunch of dolls, a lot of reading. If you like to read, we can come this way and head into one of our miscellaneous tables here.
Yep.
Selection of random things from the museum. Some stuff from our book, Archives of the Paranormal. We tried to put little signs next to the things that are from our book. Probably from the footsteps of the book.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. I'll clean it up.
But a couple of more well-known things are on this table. We have the Miracle phone from the 9/11 attack, September 11 attack.
So what's interesting about this phone is we don't usually like having items from really tragic situations unless they kind of come to us unexpectedly. But this item was donated by someone who survived the attack, and they believe that this phone was the reason that they survived that day. So the phone, they went down into the lobby of the Trade Center after the first attack happened. They didn't know what was going on. Their phone wasn't working. And all of a sudden, as they're trying to catch the elevator back up to the floor that they were working on, their phone finally started working and it rang. It didn't give any information as to who it was. They pick up the phone, end up missing the elevator back up to their floor. It was just static, and then it hung up. And if they got back in that elevator, he does not believe that he would be here today. So he wanted to donate this item to kind of share his experience from that day and the belief that somebody or something did something to save him.
Yeah, he calls it his miracle phone. And we have his whole story that he typed out for us for you to read if you come and visit. And a little book you can look through and stuff like that. Over here is a piece of the Hindenburg airship that we brought to a few of our traveling events. Do we think spirits are attached to this? Objects like this? No. But objects like this, we believe, absorb a lot of the energy from the events that they were involved in. So a lot of people that come close to an object like this, especially if you're sensitive to energies, they kind of feel the energies of that day when they're around that. So not so much a spirit, a specific spirit per se, more of the. But if we come this way, this is where
I'll let you
it
take
gets
the lead.
a little more darker, I guess. So we'll go into this last room over here first, just so we get a layout. Where our connection stands.
So far, so good.
All right, so this is, I guess, one of our dark rooms that we have set up here. And this has kind of a mix of more notable haunts over here. As we were reading the notes, somebody was saying that they experienced something near the Amityville stuff and the Conjuring stuff. That's over here on this table. Just pieces of locations. Again, the same type with the Hindenburg. Not so much a spirit attached to it, but more of the energy, we believe, sometimes gets, kind of, I guess, trapped within pieces of the building materials. That's how residual haunts, we theorize, work, right? The energy is kind of ingrained within the building materials of that location. So we have pieces of locations in here. We have some of the darker items with darker stories from literally around the world that people have donated. Very interesting stories, a lot of energy in here. Some of the more famous stuff, we have, occult worship items, different things like that. The Bridgewater Triangle artifact that was mentioned in our book is over there. An idol that was found in the Bridgewater Triangle by a family that borders the Freetown State Forest. That story is interesting. I have some ATV trails on their property that go through the woods. And the kids were out there riding and they came across the idol that's over there. And they thought it was neat, and unbeknownst to their parents, they picked it up and brought it home and put it in their garage. So the whole family's eating dinner that night, and around the table, a very religious family. And as they begin to pray before their meal, they start hearing footsteps on the roof running back and forth. Sounds like a horse is running back and forth on the roof of their house. And immediately the father, stands up and is like, what the heck is going on here? So he starts to run outside, and as he's going outside, he's going to exit through the garage. He opens the garage door, and there's the idol sitting on the floor. And immediately he starts questioning the kids and knew that they had made a mistake by bringing that thing home. Of course, a lot of Native American energy, there's different symbolism carved into it that we found means different things in
witchcraft.
Baltic witchcraft, yeah. So that's over here, and a bunch of other interesting things.
Yeah, we have items from very famous situations, very famous people. Just be warned, you may see some very intense things here in the museum. And everything that we have either is authenticated and we can certify it, or we are going to tell you exactly what was told to us. So we're going to tell you the story exactly how it was told to us. We're going to tell you the claims exactly how it was brought to us. And we feel like that's the best we can do.
Yeah. All right, one more room to show you real quick. Right out here. We're going to go this way.
As you're moving in that direction, Cody and or Satori, could you again tell everybody what these items are, where you're at, how long you're going to be there, and how they can get access to come and see all of these incredible things?
All right, currently, for everybody watching, we are in the basement of the famously haunted S.K. Pierce Mansion in Gardner, Massachusetts. We currently have set up in the basement of this mansion over 100 haunted artifacts and items. They are currently on display for, we have initially stated 2 weeks, but we are in talks of possibly doing it a little bit longer and making it even bigger than it is right now. So stay tuned for that. But we will definitely have this selection here for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, so you can go to paranormalcouple.com if our followers are watching, or you can go to the S.K. Pierce Mansion's website, and there's a bunch of different options you can choose from if you want to experience the house or just the museum or whatever you want to do. Everything is on the website. We also have an event that Satori and I are doing here on August the 7th. So if you want to come out and investigate with us and the objects inside of the house, there's still a few tickets left for that as well. So you can, that's all on the same website.
And that's going to be cool because we are actually going to give you a tour of this museum exhibition down here. So it's not going to be you coming into a room in the mansion and us having maybe 5 items. We're going to walk you around and give you time down here to see a bigger collection than usual.
Yeah. Do you want to go in there with Steve? Because it's kind of tight.
Yes. Just a warning. This is a more intense selection. We don't usually bring these items out, but it was requested that some of these items be put on display. I won't show all of them off because it might make some people uncomfortable. If you are at all uncomfortable with true crime items or very, very serious dark items, maybe look away now or tune in a little bit, but welcome in. Okay, so most of the items in here, we did not go looking for these items. I have to state that right now. We did not go looking for these items. A lot of them found us unintentionally, okay? Because the paranormal field has many branches, and being a haunted collector, sometimes people get uncomfortable with the things that they bring into their own homes and collections. So we have things from some very big cults such as Heaven's Gate, Jonestown. Now, some of these items were auctioned off to people and switched through hands throughout the years after the tragic events. Surprisingly, after tragedies, there have been auctions of some of the items from these tragedies, and they switched hands throughout the years, and that's how they've kind of found their way. Or they have been part of cleanup crews who actually went to the site to clean up, like Jonestown, and those items were recovered from there and passed through hands. So we have some of those. We also have items from, for example, the Dyatlov Pass incident. If anybody has ever heard of that, experienced hikers around the 1950s went missing in Russia in the wilderness, and they were found in very different stages and different areas of their encampment. It seemed like some people were thinking maybe a Yeti had gotten to them, that there was some sort of nuclear thing that occurred, a cover-up from the government at the time, but all these hikers went missing and were unfortunately found deceased. Some items that are supposedly recovered from the site, we have the statements from the people who donated them. And we do have items from, for example, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. If anybody knows about the rival gangs and the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, definitely do some research on that. Unfortunately, it was kind of a setup to take out members of a rival gang. So I don't want to give too many details because I don't know what's going to happen on YouTube or online if I say a lot of these details. So just do some research. And we do have items from some very well-known people who have committed some very heinous crimes as well, because those were requested to be here. But those found our way to us unintentionally, I guess I could say. But that is this section a little bit. I don't want to give too much away. I want you guys to come and check this stuff out if you're interested and experience the mansion as well. So we're going to carefully head out of this little room right here. And I'm going to find my partner. Before I do that, I don't think I covered the coffin as well. So this coffin right here is a 19th century coffin, completed with a glass viewing window. This has actually been with us a while. The way this came into our collection was somebody's grandparent, I believe, passed away, and they were kind of cleaning out their storage in their basement area, and this old coffin was there. And I think they were a little uncomfortable by it. I saw it available, and I was very interested in this piece, so I went for it, and we decided we were going to take the coffin. And a friend of ours, I don't know if she's going to be watching, her name's Sarah Bentley. I actually...
Oh, bit frozen up from that location, which is not surprising. Sometimes that will happen, especially again, no matter how many times you try to hook up, whether it's Wi-Fi or hotspots, these kind of things will occur. Are they back in here again? Now we're back.
Okay, so our friend Sarah Bentley transported this coffin over multiple state lines to us after we asked her to, and we actually had it at the Conjuring House for a while, and it survived a fire at that property that we were not there for. I have to say that we were not there when that happened, but this coffin was untouched, which was very odd. And ever since, we have tried to display it whenever we had the room, but it is on display here at the SK Pierce Mansion, complete with a body board as well and a little head and neck holder if you're interested in that kind of thing. Is there anything else we should cover?
No, I think that's pretty much it. Now
just a little taste of
layout,
stuff. Yeah, just a tiny little taste of what we have here.
So I'm not sure where Ken is, but I know we're gonna head up and just get ready to start investigating, and then we'll go from there. But we have a live camera set up in the doll room just in case Jolene moves. That'll be set up the entire night there, and hopefully we can catch something happening tonight.
Absolutely, but we'll give it back to whoever wants to take control there.
All right.
Yeah. And a quick question to you guys: if anybody comes in that wants to buy any of these items, that's not an opportunity, correct?
Unfortunately, no. We are known as a foster home for haunted objects. We always allow donations to come in, and they always have the chance to take their items back, and we really like taking care of them. So we don't sell them.
You can buy our book.
You can buy our book, which is Archives of the Paranormal. Yes.
Yeah.
I have I'm stuttering a lot today, so.
Which may or may not be here, right?
It's going to be.
It's going to be here. So if you come and visit the museum and you don't have a book, it'll be here, and we'll sign them.
We will sign them ahead of time. Yeah. Yes, we will.
And finally, predictions with all of your items in this already haunted mansion. What do you expect to have tonight?
Oh, well, we've already seen so much, and it's only been like the first couple days installing it.
I normally would have an
Ooh, ask the question and you lose them. That's the spirits jumping in. That's just the spirits jumping in. We're going to say, well, we're going to give them a surprise later. We're not going to let them know what's going on right now. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are hoping the same thing I am, that Jolene does jump off that chair sometime throughout the night. But it is, without question, a great opportunity for us to be able to see inside here. Oh, we got Cody and Satori back. There they go.
Oh, yeah. So I think real quick, it's going to be very unpredictable on what happens tonight. I think anything could interact with us. I'm hoping, if I had to guess, if we were at a normal location, Jolene and Liza's in the other room over there, one of those two are always kind of acting up. But here, I'm not really sure, because anything can happen here.
Well, I hope you guys have some great activity tonight. How many floors in this mansion?
3,
including the basement.
3 in the basement.
2. Yeah, 3 in a basement.
Yeah.
Well, does that include the top? Well, you can't.
Then
really
there's the tower, but yeah, there's 3 in the basement.
All right. Well, we'll let you guys get transferred over. I have the same question you do. I don't know where Ken is. I know that they've been trying to work with a lot of the cams throughout this time, but we'll give you guys a little break out there. Go find him and tell him to get on camera so we can continue this investigation.
All right, we'll do.
All right, we'll see you guys a little bit later on. I'm going to put this up right now, too, guys, because, oh, my God, is it beautiful. Now, you've seen the staircase at the beginning, and the 2, as they called it, orbs that are on the stairs, waiting for that to drop. And then, let's see if I can get one of these other ones up here also. They got to load up. Yeah, look at that. That's gorgeous. That is one gorgeous property. It really is. The wood floors, it's absolutely pristine. I think this is incredible. And these are not still shots, so you guys are aware of the fact. These are streaming right now. As you can see, Satori in the back in that one shot. So we'll be able to go back and forth and see what's happening there. And, okay, we've got somebody back on screen here. There you go. Ken is back with us. Ken.
Right there. Okay, we're good.
Yep.
Hey, we're back. How's things down in the basement?
Pretty exciting. A lot of great stuff for people to check out over the next 2 weeks minimally. And I think Cody and Satori will probably be just as excited as the visitors.
Yeah, well, what is going on tonight? We have seen probably every item. I don't know if you can hear me. You might want to, even if it's just a headshot. We've seen every item in that museum, but as a group, we've never had the opportunity to investigate around them. So we're going to be returning there later on. We have a couple of experiments that we're going to be doing tonight that we want to share with you. Some things with sound, some things with the Estes method, and some other things that involve going downstairs. So right now we are in the Inosari bedroom. And what we wanted to do was spend a little bit of time with Mr. Sari. Now, his story is he perished in a fire here in this room. And he liked his drink. And there's a lot of stories going around that, Rob was sharing some, and I heard them many, many years ago that he spontaneously combusted and so forth. So we're going to at least do a couple of sessions in here, but we wanted to do a quick EVP session in his room because I wanted to try to have a conversation with him. So joining me is Rob, is Jake, Jolene, Julie is outside the door. You don't have, like, my middle initial is J. That counts.
There you go.
It works.
All right, so what we want to do is just drop anchor here a little bit and throw these on and hang in with us for a little while. So, Mr. Sari, my name is Ken, and of course you know Rob. This is Jake and Jolene, newly married. Julie is outside. There's a couple of questions, if you don't mind, that I would like to ask you if it's possible to have a conversation with you, if you're capable and you're willing to try to respond to me. I don't think there's anything we have in here that you're not familiar with. I know a lot of people come in here, and this is a recorder. So we didn't bring a lot of things. This is just sort of a man-to-man conversation. Because I worked in construction my life. I've done some things mechanically, so I kind of know what that's all about. But I had a question for you, if I could. And please do your best to respond, whether that's verbally, whether that's through a sound, whatever you're comfortable doing. Now, a lot of people come in here, and as we look around the room, if you want to give them a look at that shape, a lot of people in homage to Mr. Sari, because I think that's S-A-R-I. A lot of people leave something for him in terms of a tribute, and that seems to be alcohol. As a matter of fact, I think that there's probably a joint over there.
If the Gardner police is watching, there is no.
You're right, exactly.
Actually, I don't think it matters anymore.
So here's my question for you. Because this was so tragic and it cost you your life, do you take those tributes when people leave those there as something that's kind of conciliatory, like to salute you, or do they possibly remind you of the worst night in your life? I mean, I don't think anyone is trying to be disrespectful. It's no different than pouring out a drink at someone's grave or toasting someone. But does it make you feel uncomfortable at all? We'll give you an opportunity to respond. if you have tried to just make a sound, I hate to impose on you, but could you do so again, please, in the form of, I don't know, a knock, a bang, or whatever you're capable of, please. Too amped up with these. Okay, so when we come to these places, of course, we're trying to communicate. It matters less to me if you respond to me and I get something that's evidential or proof that you're here. We really care about the people who have passed on, regardless of what their story is. Whether it's natural causes, whether it is tragedy, we want to make sure that they've moved on and they're in a good place. So I hope you understand that. Now, if you want to make a sound or you want to speak or come over next to me and perhaps say something in this little gadget that I have over here, you can go right ahead and do that. You're welcome to do that. But more importantly, I just want to make sure that you're at peace, because that was difficult. And I'm not sure, I'm certain you weren't planning on that. You know, it's a terrible way to leave this world. But we want to make sure that if nothing else, we can take some comfort in knowing that you're at peace. So again, I'll give you a little bit of time here. Who's that? It sounds like Cody.
Yeah, someone's
It probably is.
Okay, you can hear it down there. Be quiet.
That's John. He has no indoor voice.
Neither do I.
So let me ask you this: who, if anybody, did you leave behind? Because I know you were staying here. Have you been reunited with anyone? Did anyone welcome you to a better place in the darkest moment of your life? Was there that light? Was there a Harley that went by right about that time?
I wish this was in the middle.
Right. You see, those things are kind of important. To make yourself known, we're here for it. We encourage you to do that, please. But we want to know that you're in a good place. It's not a storybook passing, if I can be honest. You weren't surrounded by loved ones, and people have told that story, and I think it's wonderful that this room is a tribute to you. Not everybody gets that. I probably won't get that.
Maybe. We'll think about it.
Pouring one out on my grave? Possibly. I know you two will. So as we go around the house tonight, and this isn't going to be our last visit to the room, but I know that people have always said that you're one of the ones that are here in spirit. So if that's the case, we want to just announce our presence. Thank you for indulging us and putting up with us tonight. So there are probably a lot of questions and some other things that we're going to do. Again, I just want to give you an opportunity to speak. I'm giving myself a headache right now. Well, there's no traffic. I hate to actually go old school on you here, but what I'm looking for is something like this, if you can mimic this. And now you. Pothole outside. If you have a message to send to anyone, we will promise you we'll do our absolute best to get that to them. Even if it's appreciation for memorializing you here, that works. I know we're nothing special. A lot of people come in here, try to make contact. What makes us different? Nothing, to be quite honest with you. You people have
Every
homes.
time you stop.
I was gonna say, I think, hop in a car, park the car, just go in a couple times.
When you're talking, no
Did you
traffic.
really?
Every time you stop, car.
Open up the window here. Oh. You can just see Coming to America. What do you think? So, before I get out of here, we're talking about mechanics. Type of mechanic: machinery, vehicles, trucks. What was your specialty? You gotta come close to me. I'm sorry. You gotta use this. Oh, trucks. Back up a little.
I hope they had backup alarms.
No, I just want to know, were you any good? You a good mechanic?
All
You can
mechanics
tell. You
are
can
good.
tell us. Don't be humble. You a good mechanic? Are you good with your hands?
You know what? This was Bobby. He did that. He used to do the tin punching.
Oh.
And he very much enjoyed.
Mercer Raceabout. Okay, so they've got this.
So he's working with his hand, but he also has some artistic, that he did that, And that's on loan from a relative in the area.
Wow,
This
is
is
impressive.
This is some amazing stuff. I've been here once before. I wasn't aware of this. Now he did this. Can we just let's get that to give you an idea of who this gentleman was? That's amazing.
I think it's called tin punching.
Made by Sari, Vets Hospital, Northampton, Mass. 1962.
That one might be called.
That's amazing. You are a talented man. Wow. That's a whole different thing now. Did you also paint? This looks like it's stamped into copper.
Tin punching, or what?
Tin punching might be the process, but that material is copper.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is impressive. I'm glad this is here. This is the best thing I've seen in this room, honestly. Because it's you. You put the work into this. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. All right, as I said, we're gonna return a little bit later. We just wanted to introduce ourselves and that we're here out of respect. We mean you no harm, certainly. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for sharing your space with us, and think about it a little. If we're approachable, okay? Because trust me, you're among friends. Anything that you guys want to end with before we get out of here? Something?
I hope that when I pass, people give me a tribute of a nice stash of alcohol.
I
You left 3 beers at my house at the cookout.
Well, bring them back when I pass.
Bring them back. And I'll take tribute to you.
I just like to thank him for his service because it's incredible.
Yeah.
And his service is moving on because there are people that we have a memorial for here. They donate, and that all goes towards the local veterans center here in Gardner. We donate it every, once we get a few $100, we bring it down.
Mr. Sari, truly like a Renaissance man. Work with your hands and artists, you serve. Incredible. Can I ask you one last question? Sorry, you finish?
No, we're still up. Oh, is he finished? Huh.
Finish, no. As in Finland. Can we edit that part out? No, leave that in. Are you finished?
Yeah, we're live. You gotta leave it in no matter what.
Jake hits the red button.
That's the first time I've done that exact mistake.
George, I don't think we could end on a better note than that.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, we could switch over now if you're wanting to go to Cody and Satori. They're waiting in one of the other rooms in a lounge chair or a lover's seat. I don't know what they're sitting on.
A lover's seats.
You want Cody? You want to switch to Cody and Satori?
Let's switch to Cody and Satori.
Okay.
All right.
You guys look comfortable.
Are sitting on the first floor in one of the rooms, the ladies' room. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, ladies' room, ladies' room.
Yeah, it's very purple in here. And we are actually sitting in front of something very interesting. Tori, you want to explain that? And I'm going to try shutting this door.
Yeah, okay. So currently we are sitting in front of this old organ over here. Now, this organ is actually ours. It was gifted to us by the amazing Andrea Perrin. Sorry, I got distracted. Andrea Perrin and Christine Perrin. It's actually Carolyn Perrin's organ. She used to play it, and it was supposedly at the house where she would play it, the farmhouse. So it was given to us, and because they wanted it cherished and loved, and we absolutely do. And we thought, for right now, it would be really nice to bring it to such a beautiful property that would, have such a beautiful place to put it. And we can tell people the story and keep Carolyn's memory alive.
Yeah, so Steve, again, who's behind the camera, and myself, and Satori's brother, Austin, we all hopped in a big moving van and drove all the way down to Georgia from Rhode Island and picked up the organ as well as a few other things that will, I guess, be a surprise in the future, and brought it back to New England. We met up with Christine Perrin and Andrea, and they had it all ready to go.
And if they end up watching this, we love you guys.
Yeah, and it's a really beautiful piece. And like Satori said, they stated that this used to be at the farmhouse when they lived there in the 70s, and it was something that was used by Carolyn, quite often. So we're very honored to have it, and we're very happy that it's being displayed here at the mansion, not in the basement. We wanted to make sure it was on a nice floor in a well lit room. So
Under careful watch.
Yeah, so people could appreciate it a little more than being in a basement.
But we also thought that we can answer any questions if the chat has any questions about items or anything like that.
Yep, and then I know Ken and everybody else are getting moved around, and then we'll meet up with them at some point. Is there any questions that are popping up, George?
There was a couple back. I didn't star them because Erin's doing a great job inside of the chat room, giving a lot of answers to what those questions were. But if anybody has any additional questions you would like to put up there for Cody and Satori, I'm going to try and get some of these other ones out of here.
Okay.
We remove that. There we go. We still got Jolene up on camera and the stairs with the two orbs on the stairwell. And people want to be able to keep an eye out on that also. But yeah, okay. Alexandra once has the first question. What are you playing with, Satori?
So recently we were at the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and there are vendors there. And if you know me, you know I'm obsessed with vendors. And I found this little like anti-stress squishy, and it's a little bear. And I grabbed it because it helps me do something to have like a better thinking, and I'm better at speaking. And
instead of whacking me, now she can
oh,
just squeeze that.
stop it! No, I usually like pick my nails or do something like that. This gives me a chance to concentrate while also doing something. So
yeah. And then this thing we just drove straight here from Gettysburg about 7 hours because we're at the Bash, which is a big charity event for the wounded warriors and things like that. And Bob Christopher, who makes a lot of our equipment, just gifted us this thing that's sitting on the table here. It's called the Nexus. It's a brand new piece of equipment. So we're testing it out. I'm not fully knowledgeable on how the entire thing works, but I know there's a couple different settings. One is a microphone setting. It has two very sensitive microphones that are built into each side of it. And if I turn it on to that setting and we leave it in a room, it'll light up if it believes it heard a disembodied voice or an EVP or something like that. And there's also another setting where it can detect movements.
so it's detecting movements.
Right, so it's detecting movements with the door right there, a living person. And then over here. So it'll just kind of blink and light up if it's detecting something. So it's getting me right now. So we'll test that out tonight and see how that works.
We also got a new static dome.
Another new static dome.
Vortex Ghost Gear.
Yep. So everyone always asks about the static domes, and that's where we get them from. Bob Christopher makes them at Vortex Ghost Gear, and he's a great friend of ours. If you go and order one, tell him that Cody and Satori sent you, and he probably won't give you a discount, but just tell him Cody and Satori.
He'll actually charge you more.
The next question comes from Queen Nefertiri. Which item do you think will be more active? I'm assuming during your stay there, which ones are going to be most prominently active paranormally while you guys are there?
All right, so that's Barbara. She's a Patreon member of us, and I know Jolene is always active whenever we go to different locations.
She is.
But some of the darker room stuff, the energy, not per se a spirit, but the energy that is around those items, some of them I think can make some of the other objects that have spirits that, maybe checking in on them once in a while react differently. And the spirits of the house may make the objects react differently. So I think it's kind of unknown on what's going to pop up. And
I agree. I think Jolene is going to be active. I think some of the dolls in the doll room, as well as some of the clowns, I think they never disappoint. I think there's going to be... We're just now waiting for it, honestly. We're waiting for someone to be walking through that museum, and one of those items, like, shifts or moves right in front of them. Because those items, some of them, they're very active, and they're not afraid to show it.
Yeah, and that doll room has been one of the more active ones since the things have been set up here. Some people have heard, a noise that happened in the doll room on one of the tables. They said it sounded like a crackling sound. If you come here and we invite you to investigate. If you hear something, feel free to look under the table, do whatever you want, and try investigating whatever you're hearing. Because I assure you, no one's trying to pull a fast one on you or anything like that. Everything's set up, as it is. And if you're experiencing something or hearing something,
investigate the space.
Yeah.
We don't recommend you touch or pick up the items, but definitely check out the space. Try to listen again, see if you hear it anywhere else, things like that.
Yeah, and I will say, that, when we set up everything, it kind of looks like a couple of dolls have shifted a little bit, and whether that's paranormal or not, from my memory, it looks like a few of them are in different positions. So, yeah, there's a good chance that something in that doll room may move tonight because of the quantity of items that are placed in that room.
I have my own philosophical question. As you guys know, I always have the weird ones, but we know about attachments and hitchhikers to people. Do you think that these items in transit might also pick up attachments or hitchhikers?
Um, we don't necessarily believe that anything like there's going to be an attachment situation, if that's the question.
He's saying that, well, the items are in transit, so since they're at SK right now.
Oh,
for
do you
example,
think they're going to get some of the SK spirits?
Yeah, do you think like
that?
a SK spirit could attach to one of the objects?
I think it's possible, but honestly, with what we've learned communicating with spirit, I think they have far better things to do. I mean, if I was a spirit and I loved this house so much, I would spend every bit of my time in the mansion.
Right. Yeah, from our research, it seems like when there is a spirit attachment to an object, it's because the object means something to them. In most cases,
not like they're stuck in it.
Yeah, not like a genie in a lamp. It's more of the person loved the doll, for example, a lot when they were alive, and in death they're checking in on it, and maybe when they're checking in on it, it moves a little bit, or you hear a voice or an EVP around the thing. So I think when you're traveling with the objects to a place like the mansion, for example, the spirits that are in this mansion are here for a reason. It's because they most likely love this place, and that's why they still want to be here in the afterlife. And maybe they're not here all the time. They also had families and things like that lived in other locations, and they probably go and check in on those locations as well sometimes. So who knows? But I think the probability of a spirit from the house getting attached to one of the other items that we brought is very minimal, unless we have something that reminds them of something that they had when they were alive.
I feel like there's kind of a separation here right now, though, because going down into the basement right now feels very different than sitting in this room.
Yeah,
like, I can feel it right now. I feel like there's almost like a divide right now. Like, you go to the basement, there's a total different energy. You come up here, there's a total different paranormal energy.
And that might be kind of our fault, because when we at our home museum, we have our ground rules set that our living space is our living space, and you're not allowed in there. And you're supposed to stay where you are.
You can come and go, but when you're here, you stay where you are.
Yeah, so that might be why that is, and that might be why the basement, just feels a little bit different, and it's not kind of bleeding up throughout the floors.
So there's no chance one of the spirits will see that coffin and go, "Ooh, I always liked that kind," and decide to move in.
Well, if they did, they'll get very sick of us very early on. I'm sure they'd come back to the mansion.
Here's a question from Tigagal, who wants to know, which room tonight do you think will be the most active?
I would be biased to say our museum. Like, do they mean in our museum or just in the building in general?
Let's do both. In the museum, which room?
I think the dark room.
The dark room?
The dark room
Okay.
or the doll room?
I'm going to say the doll room. You can say the dark room.
Okay.
All right, and what about the rest of the house?
Third floor.
Third floor?
Third floor. I always have a good experience on the third floor, like activity-wise.
Yeah. We usually, so of course, Tori and I have investigated here a bunch of times in the past, and when we've done our method, Susan and Ellen usually come through quite a lot, and then they start bickering with each other. So, and that usually happens upstairs. So maybe that'll happen again tonight.
Fair warning, it can get rough sometimes.
Our one of our loyal viewers, Joseph Freza, wants to know about the Jonestown items. Any weird energy coming off of those?
Yes, definitely a strange energy. I would say it feels heavy. I can't really describe much more than I feel like almost like chest heavy. Sometimes just like a lightheadedness when
Frozen for a second to see if they pop out and pop back in again. Sometimes that will happen. And but luckily we're still watching Jolene and the balls. All right. And they're back on there.
It's coming back on. There we go.
We back?
Blame it on the
Yep.
ghosts.
Hello? Is he there?
Yep. Can you guys
Can
hear
you hear
me?
us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, what the heck just happened? Oh, it's clicking around.
Can you hear okay?
He's moving it around.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
I don't think you can hear anybody.
George.
Right now. Yeah. I don't hear you.
Uh-oh. Because I've never had bad connection up here.
Yeah. I think you have a bad
You
connection.
should have full bars there, but it's.
Oh,
Oh, there you are.
Now, can you hear
are we
me?
back?
Can you hear us, George?
I can hear you. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Continue, Satori.
Yes.
Good.
I was just saying that everybody's experience is different. Those cups make me like chest heavy, but not everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I can see is you.
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
This
you're
is
clear. You're
freaking me
clearing
out.
up now. Now you're clearing up, Satori. Go ahead.
I was just saying that I get heaviness in my chest. That's it with the Jonestown cups. Technology wise, I've never had a technology issue on this floor, so that's strange.
All right. Let's get
What
Thorlo.
is?
Do you have any issues with any of the items as you were bringing them over? I don't know what kind of issues you could have. Did it make the car shut off or something?
No, there were no issues transporting the items. We just like to scare the owners of SK. Once we packed their truck up, we told them, we were like, don't crash with all these cursed and haunted items, and that scared them. But everything got here perfectly fine, no issues.
All right. Queen Nefertari again with a question for you guys out there. Can I put my hand near the item when I visit to pick up the energy?
Yes, you can get close to the items. Some of them are in cases. You can get up close to the items. We just ask that you don't like pick them up or touch them or anything like that. But you can put your hands near them.
Observation from Bethorlo said, didn't they freeze up, meaning you guys, when you were talking about Jonestown in the basement also?
Oh,
Oh, did it?
interesting.
I wonder.
The Jonestown thing has been one of the things that I think a lot of people have been drawn to whenever we've set them up. Out of the other stuff in that room, a lot of people are drawn to that stuff.
It is funny how every time I said the sentence about my chest getting heavy with Jonestown, the connection cut out at that exact moment. That is strange.
That is weird. That is weird. So I just spoke to Ken real quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to head up to the second floor, I believe, and we're going to try a little experiment that he'll kind of explain on what's going on. George, I think we're going to be switching to Jake's camera for that because we're going to need this phone for the experiment. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Are there any more questions before we start heading up that way?
No, I think we're good for now. And again, these viewers tonight are really tuned into it. I can only imagine what we're going to experience for the next almost 2 hours yet that we're going to be doing investigating all the way till 10 o'clock Eastern. So I appreciate that. And you guys go get set up. We'll keep Jolene on camera as well as the two balls that are on the staircase. See you guys here in a little bit.
Cool. All right.
All right. Let me see if I can't balance this out. There we go. Wish I could just minimize me. It'll be a lot better. Yeah, I'll keep rotating it around. Um, but yeah, as we're looking at these pictures right now, again, guys, we are at the SK Pierce Mansion, and we have about 2 more hours of investigating. Now, I'm looking at the numbers in the chat, and I'm going to bring something to you guys' attention who have never been here before and done a live investigation with us. We have quite a few members of our Patreon account that are in the chat right now and have been with us when we have done remote viewing experiments at different locations, including the Payne House, including a house that had done a prior exorcism, and their accuracy was 85 to 90% on what they were picking up. So I'm going to ask them if they want to do some remote view while they're looking at the investigation tonight. And then what I would also like is for you guys who've never done something like this, please feel free to join us on Patreon, and that's at Dead Air Paranormal. You can find us. It's $3 a month, but it gives you guys an opportunity to join us on a Monday night town hall where, depending upon the location that we have available, we will indeed do a remote view or collective consciousness experiment with members of the Patreon account. And again, we've done it probably 3 times now with amazing results. They're getting into doing it themselves now with other people in the group, and it's giving some amazing results. So if that's something that you guys find interesting, again, please feel free, patreon.com/ at Dead Air Paranormal. We would love to see you guys join us on the account and come play with us within the paranormal. Um, yeah, so far this is quite interesting, and as I'm seeing them loading up Jake's cam, Jake and Jolene will bring Ken back up on screen as well, and then hopefully we'll get more into the investigation. I have no idea. They haven't told me one iota what they plan on doing tonight, so it could be on different floors. It could. Wait a minute. Did somebody move those? It's on camera. We'll have to go back and see. I know some people went up the stairs. They might have moved it to the side. Did anybody see somebody move one? All right. Who am I talking to? All right. Jake is off camera, but he's telling me no one moved those balls. No one did. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Well, we've got it on camera, so we can go back to see. And again, I know I saw a few people moving up the stairs. Don't know whether or not they did that rather than knock it off so they can get around it, but we'll just have to wait and see. I know, Jake, you got your camera up because right now I've got your audio, but I don't have any picture. Okay, Sandy, don't panic, Sandy. That's why we record, so you can go back and see the possibility of that. Yeah, take an opportunity, guys. Those who are practiced remote viewers now that we've done on Patreon, and put into the chat what it is you might be picking up in here. You've been given a lot of information already. So if there's something outside of the realm of what would be typically expected to be said, a lot of the main people, main names, Cody had mentioned a few of them. Ken had shown you pictures of individuals. So, um, anything that's outside of the realm of that helps to give validation to what it is you're experiencing. So put yourself, oh, hey, Alex. You guys know Alex Marie Gasca in the chat. It was her childhood home. I wouldn't say childhood, but she lived there for many years in a house where they had done an exorcism. Um, and we did a remote view in that house. Good to see you, hon. Hopefully everything's doing good. Um, But yeah, we're just waiting to see if they can lead in with this, and it looks like we got them up on screen. Oh, we had them. We'll just keep an eye on that one there also to see. Keep an eye on Jolene also. And I'll tell you, I don't know anybody who's an empath, anybody who's an intuitive could walk in that room and leave unscathed, unscarred. Um, Especially they're talking about the dark room. There's that those energies are still going to have some sort of impact on people who are sensitive. So God bless them for doing something like that. Um, would I go in? Yes, I'm sure I would. I hope that there's something that we can experience here. Now, what do we know? I guess Ken's covering it from the other end. So are we up there? Okay. Yeah, we're still a little choppy there. Let's see if it'll clean up.
Have mine here. We have one on them, and I'd also like mine on screen for this experiment, if I'm there.
Okay.
One more with the phone.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we can. All right, very good. All right, so here's what we're going to do. The question that we have is whether or not, because we know spirits can hear us, but we want to see what frequency it's possible for them to lose audio on us. So we're all right. So we're going to go with my camera. We'll just simply go back and forth with Steve. So, yeah, we just shut the doors up here, get rid of some of the ambient noise. So when you guys are ready, let it roll.
All right, so there's a couple people here who, in person, who have not seen it before. So just a little spiel. Don't get freaked out, okay? You're not going to know exactly where the noise is coming from. You can try. We just ask that you don't freak out or move too much, okay? All right. Uh-oh, okay, feedback now. Hold on one sec. Just want to get them here. Hello? If you can hear me, I'm on the second floor.
We've lost audio.
Well, good.
I got my mic back on, Jay.
Okay, go ahead.
But so we had an echo, so somebody is.
You're probably hearing lots of weird noises right now. Lots of strange noises. So we want to speak with you this evening. It's a lot less intimidating as it usually is with a large group. Yeah.
So can I ask who we're speaking to this evening before we begin trying some fun games? Okay, do you know the alphabet game that we play? Okay, we're gonna do that to spell your first name, okay? Okay. A. Let me restart this because I thought I was A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Hi. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. Hi, Susan. How are you? Good. That's good to hear. I have a feeling you're not alone. Can we have a moment of no disagreements? Everybody take some space from each other. Ellen? Is that you, Ellen? Hi, Ellen. Nice to hear from you. So I want to try something this evening, and I'm going to need both of your help. So you can't be at each other's throats. Please. Thank you so much. I would appreciate that. Just for tonight. Okay? Okay, and then we can figure all that out. Okay? So, no. I need whoever is the loudest. Who can make the loudest noise? All right, there seems to be a bit of competition there. How about the first person who came through? All right, for this one experiment, and then we will try with you, Ellen, okay? Okay, so we're going to try with Susan first.
All right, you want to explain what we're going to do to her? Okay, so.
Not to her, with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this is Susan. Yes. Hi, Susan. My name is Ken. Very nice to meet you. Thank you so much. We wanted to do something that's a little bit fun tonight because, of course, you can hear us all, correct? All right, so we want to see how softly you can hear. So we're going to play a sound for you. And if you hear that sound, I'll ask you, can you hear this? And tap once for yes and twice for no, because we want to see how you hear us and how softly or loudly it needs to be. Did I explain that okay?
So you're going to, I know it's a bit confusing. So you're going to hear a ringing noise, okay? It's going to sound like a beep, like a ring, a constant noise, okay? And we're going to say, can you hear that ringing noise? And you're going to give us one for yes if you do, twice for no, okay? And then we're going to change it. We're going to change the sound, and we're going to ask if you can hear that one. So we're just going to keep doing that to see what you can and can't hear, okay? All right. So just put your listening ears on, okay?
Ready?
Do you hear that? Okay, you can hear that. Ready? Can you hear that? You can hear that. Okay. Can you hear that? You can hear that. Okay. Can you hear this one? Can you hear that ringing? No, not even a little bit? Can you hear it a tiny bit? No. Okay.
Okay, let's bring it back up to 4.
Can you hear that ringing noise? Yeah?
Bring it to 350.
Can you hear that ringing noise?
A, B, C, D, E, F, A. Faint. It's faint. She can hear it, but it's faint.
It's faint. So go to 300. This is the last time.
Can you hear that read? No, you can't hear it
Okay, so
anymore.
where were we? 380, 300?
Yeah, somewhere.
Bring it. Can you hear that?
Can you hear that? Faint.
Bring it to 380.
You can hear that? Okay.
Okay. Susan, thank you. I mean, there's no answer that we can give you. We were just curious because we want to see what the range of you being able to hear is.
Can they hear at a higher pitch than us, like how a
Top
dog?
end.
We can go.
Okay, we're gonna play this
look out
game.
for the glass on the.
It's gonna be. Oh
All right,
yeah.
so we started on thousands. What do you want to go to, like 1100?
Let's go to 11. Yeah, sure.
Can you hear that? Yes. Can you hear that? Yes. Should we turn the volume down? Can you hear that? Yes. Okay. Is it loud? No. Can you hear that? Faint? Faint. Okay, so we're starting to get out of
All right, so we've got from 380 hertz to 1600 hertz
Okay.
before it starts to fade out, which we're from 20 to 20,000. So
it's a little
their
narrow.
audible spectrum is
Very narrow.
between, hers anyway,
Mm-hmm.
is between 380 and 1600. After that, it's dog whistles.
So is that why they have a hard time hearing people when we're not doing the method? Would that explain that? Because they hear us fine when we're doing this.
I don't think so. I mean, that could be a way to more isolate EVP. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know what to do with the information.
What's the EVP? What is it coming in as in the
Right.
recorder?
I mean, well, Ken has amazing software where you can see the hertz range that, an audio is coming in at. So
Yeah.
that could, if we get an audio within that range, that could.
Correct. So if we get an now an EVP is below 20 hertz, yeah? Because anything above that is a disembodied voice. We can hear it. Below that is 20 hertz to our hearing. That's infrasound. To them, as far as what they can hear, is far above that. So we're talking about what is possible audibly there, what's possible audibly here.
So, Ellen, are you still here? Ellen, was your experience similar in what you could hear? Yes. Were you losing the ability to hear the sound at the same time? Okay, so it's the same for multiple spirit.
Okay. So that's kind of interesting because they can speak on that level, but hearing is something entirely different.
Yeah.
So we got to think.
That's cool. Now
Today's not the day. So a little experiment we wanted to do to find out, I mean, obviously, I don't know what our decibel level is, but even if we're whispering to some degree, let's try that. How faint are you whispering to them? Have you tried that yet?
No, I've never tried that.
Give it a go.
So, how quiet can I talk for them to hear me?
Susan, can you hear me? Yeah.
All right, Susan, Ellen, if you're still here. Okay, I'm gonna have you both take part of this, okay? So you have to get along for a moment. Please. Okay, so what I'm going to do, one on each side, please. Okay, just Susan then. Susan.
If she can hear.
Hi, Susan.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to play another game, okay? I'm going to talk as I am, and then I'm going to get quieter and quieter, and I want to see if you can still hear me, okay? Ready? Can you hear me right now? How about right now? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Hi, Susan.
I got it.
Yes. She can hear pretty good. I can tell her. I can
So the
talk
thing
smack
is,
with Susan sometimes.
that's right.
Probably like this.
But playing the telephone game. We're playing a telephone game with the spirits.
All right, Susan.
But we can still jump in real quick. We can still hear you whispering, so that's still
It doesn't
in our
change anything.
range, right?
So, Susan, this is like a parlor game, okay? This is like a fun game. Are you having an okay time? Okay.
Yeah, good.
I'm going to.
Can I make an extra request too and see whether or not you can ask them that question without speaking?
Okay. Do you want me to just ask a random question and see if she can hear?
Yeah.
All right, Susan, I'm going to give you the chance to hear in my head if you need that. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm going to ask a question and I'm going to ask for the answer. Okay. In my head.
Do you want to tell me what the question is first?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. All right. She probably listened in our ear.
Right? She can hear you whisper. I'm right here, you know.
Okay, I'm going to think of the question and you have to come up with the answer, okay?
Probably write it down.
Ready? Go. You can't hear my thoughts? I thought we had superpowers.
Can I say thank God? As soon as we decided to try this experiment.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Ken's going to ask a question in his head, okay? And you're going to have to try the same thing for him.
You're going to tell her what the question is? Or tell
No,
somebody
he's going
else?
to.
You should tell
Okay,
somebody else.
okay.
No.
No,
I
you're
mean,
just going to do
all I can give you is my word as a gentleman.
Okay.
All right, here's the question. This is for Ellen?
Susan.
Susan. It's a yes or no.
Can you hear the question? No. Did you hear the question? Are you giving an answer? A, B, C, D, E, F, F, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, faint. Okay, so you hear it faintly. Can you try to hear the question?
Turn the volume up.
Maybe it's my fault, okay?
Maybe you need to think louder.
Close my eyes and think louder.
Scream it in your head.
Rob doesn't know.
Do you hear it? No? Do you? How about now? Try real hard. Is the answer no?
You just can't hear? I can't tell.
Can't hear?
I don't know, because it's a yes or no question.
Yeah. Susan I'm thinking about a question. It's yes or no. Okay, once for yes, twice for no, please. Here we go.
Or 3 if you can't hear it. How about that?
She can't hear it. But you know what's interesting to me? It's faint, but the spirits at the paint house could hear your thoughts. Does it depend on how many times you built a relationship with this entity before? Like if someone that's here.
Oh yeah, that was.
Have Marion ask a question. Like if Marion was to think of a question. Do you think of Marion?
Go ahead.
Because I'm wondering if a relationship built makes like a wall fall of some sort.
Can we don't have anything right here.
Just think of a question.
I kind of want to find out if I'm too scared to ask.
Something basic, maybe. Yeah. Okay, ready? I'm gonna have you hold my hand. I'm gonna have you think of the question as loud as you can, if that makes sense. Susan, can you try to hear the question? That was not us. No? Okay. I'm gonna scream it. No.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Susan, can you ever hear anyone's thoughts? Is there any scenario where you can hear somebody's thoughts?
No. Okay, so let's depend on the spirit.
That's all I need to know. Hey, Susan, thank you.
Cool. All right, that's cool.
We're gonna try one more thing on this set. We're trying one more thing on this session. Just went and got a piece of paper.
Okay.
We're gonna try that again.
All right.
Yeah.
See if she can read
We'll
it.
see. You guys can
Keep it away from us, Steve.
keep it away from you.
Okay.
Now, everybody who's watching this, this is going to be legit. Maybe it fails.
It might.
We don't know, but we've tried this once before. We tried it twice before.
And it's worked.
And it's worked and it's successful. So everybody here is here other than Jess.
So you want us to like turn around and face the
Jess
wall
is
or
bringing it
something?
Jess is back.
All right, we'll turn around. You guys do what you gotta do.
All right, so what do we want to do to make it totally legit? Who wants to write the question? Something that, we're talking Susan, right? Something that you want to ask to Susan, something, we're talking to Susan, right guys?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Something not that elaborate.
I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be a yes or no, as long as it's not like a big sentence or something.
Why do you have to ask that?
Easy.
Do you want them to see it on camera?
No.
No?
All right,
No, we can't
Susan.
show them.
Yeah, they're not looking this way.
All right, Susan. So do you see a paper in their hands? We just want to see what you can see. Just like what we were testing what you can hear. It helps us understand how to talk to you better. Okay? Do you happen to see the paper in their hands?
It's in John's hand.
Okay. Can you try to read the question that is on that paper and tell us? Are you there? Are you set? Oh. Oh. A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, O. Closer.
Okay, step closer to us, but don't show us the paper. Make sure it's not something we can see. That kind of tells us there's a radius to this.
Can you read it now?
Can you see it better? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, R, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Room. More. Words. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, B, C, B, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Closed?
Close?
Close. Room close?
No, I got a lot closer.
Oh, closer to them?
Oh my god, is he like right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am now.
Yes, he
I feel like I can feel you breathing. Do you see?
Is it possible they said room closed, like they can't get into there?
They can't go downstairs anymore.
Oh.
Upstairs or in the basement?
Upstairs? Basement?
Are they not letting you downstairs? A good question.
What was she saying? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. A, B, A, B, B. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, H, I, J.
The objects.
So they closed down the basement? So you don't go down there right now? So are you scared of them? No? Have you spoken with them? No? Would you like us, okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Some? Spoken with some. Can I ask which objects you've spoken to? Like the spirits with which items have they told you? No. Were they male? Female? Both? Okay. Were some of them kind? Yeah. Were some of them like strange, like unsettling? Okay. So it's a mixture. It depends on who you communicate with. Okay, so what we're going to do, because we don't want you to be uncomfortable, those spirits come and go with us, okay? So if you would be comfortable, we can have you speak with a couple of them tonight. If you have any rules or something that would make you feel better, we can talk about that. Absolutely we can. So we will handle that. And we can talk to them if there's anything you want us to tell them, okay? Because they're guests. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Is what's here okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay that we're doing this.
It's just different? Are you uneasy by it? No, but you seem you're kind of quiet on that one. So you're not uneasy, but you're kind of like weirded out.
So
Okay. Yeah.
Are there any spirits who live in the house not okay with what's downstairs?
One's for yes, two for no, three for I'm not sure. You're not sure.
Are there any spirits in the house other than one okay with it or not okay with it? Are there any spirits in the house other than one not okay with it? Or is it only one?
As in other spirits, like does she know of any other spirits?
Yeah, I guess I worded that poorly. Is there one spirit in the house that's not okay with the basement?
Same rules apply. One for yes, two for no, three for I'm not sure. Are you on a mission to go ask them? Okay. I like how you don't answer when you don't know the answer. I think that's very sweet. You're very practical.
Cody,
I like that.
Cody,
So what we're going to do is we'll give you some time to go ask, okay? And if you could gather any spirits willing, we will mediate a conversation, lay down some ground rules, make it more comfortable for everybody. Okay? Is that okay?
she went to go check.
Yeah, she's
She's talking.
finding out what's going on. You guys want to
She's
see?
like, I'm busy, guys.
You guys want to see the question?
Yeah. Hey, Cody, did one of your artifacts?
Okay.
Cody, did one of your artifact spirits designate themselves security of the basement?
What's
Liza, but she wasn't here this weekend, or this last weekend.
Yeah, she wasn't here this weekend. Yeah.
So Liza's usually in charge, but she wasn't here the last couple days. So this is the first night she's here. But we'll try to see who has been here that might have talked to Susan.
Facing away from you.
Yeah.
George, I'm gonna come my camera.
Cool. All right, we're gonna take a break.
This is yours.
Yeah, I'll give you this.
This is Ken's.
Yeah.
Get us
All right.
both so we can move it away from us. Because you know there's gonna be someone who's like, they have eyeball cameras, go back there.
Right. Oh
He's
my
gonna
God.
keep it. You guys keep it. He has consent.
Ken, this one's yours.
Yeah, let me have it.
Oh. Ken, this is yours.
I don't know what else. I don't know what's going on. All right. We are going to probably spend some time now, George, down in the museum itself. But before we do, hey guys, when we get a chance, could everybody come into the parlor for a second? Yeah, everybody's pretty excited upstairs. It's just a couple of things that we wanted to do. All right, trying to find a light switch.
Ken, can you
Good
hear
luck.
me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Everybody's asking about the third floor. Is that going to be a destination tonight?
The third floor? Sure. We eventually going to wrap this up definitely down in the basement, but what is there something about the
Well,
third?
we're losing you a little bit. Let's see once you get settled down a little bit. Right now, we're losing you.
We're on
Your camera's frozen and your audio, but you're starting to clear up now, Ken. Little by little, you're starting to clear up. And we're gone. We knew that was an inevitability, but they'll probably pop right back in again. Still not as bad as the last location where it was really bad. Everything was freezing up. We're getting a lot of good stuff. Great experiments. Absolutely wonderful. So we'll revisit that. So Ken, oh, and Ken's gone again. And I want to get to a lot of the comments. A lot of you started participating in the remote viewing. Some great things to pick up on. And then the good part is that you were getting confirmations from those who have been at SK Pierce. So, all right, Ken, we're a little bit clearer now. All right.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering if there's somebody out there, there's some significance about the third. We can certainly head to the third floor, but I just
Our
want to know.
our Patreon members were doing a lot of remote viewing, some really excellent remote viewing, and then some of them were picking up on the third floor. Aaron, of course, is in the chat talking about what's going on there. Jonathan A, who has been there, Sandy Andrews. So apparently, third floor is something of an interest.
Okay, so nobody needs it. Like, how do they want us to approach that now? Is this going to be another Cody and Satori deal, or how would they like us to approach
I don't
any
know.
confirmation of what they've been viewing remotely?
I don't know. You guys in the chat can let me know, and then I'll let Ken know. Is the Estes method on the table tonight too?
The Estes method is certainly on the table tonight, and that can be something done on the third floor because we don't want to not do it. I just don't want to, tax them too much because I think we're pretty sure we're going to be doing things down in the basement because we're going to find out what spirits that are present here possibly have an issue with the items that they brought in, especially, those spirits who may be adjacent to those items. Um,
Well, why
so,
don't you do the Estes tonight? We'd love it when you do the Estes.
oh, gee. Well, I'll see how everybody feels about that. Unfortunately, Cody did not bring his to Gettysburg with them, so we'll check in with that.
Okay.
And they can, we have a good old SB7 that we're going to be using tonight, so we're going back to the future a little bit on that. Just a word out in chat. Everybody having a good time tonight? How you making out there?
Yeah, very involved chat room tonight. Very involved. A lot of things that they were picking up on.
Excellent.
A lot of praise for the experiments you guys were just doing with the sounds, the beats, and all that. So uh, people were very,
Yeah,
very happy with that.
something we were discussing this week. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Um, we haven't, we don't know what we're going to do with that information because clearly we just got it. So, knowing what we know now, we could maybe form some theories or lay the groundwork for future investigations where we might play recorded questions in a certain range where we're not speaking, but we'll have those set to what seems to be the parameters of the spirit world in terms of their ability to hear audibly from our world. So,
Can you read the screen? Rhubarb Waffle says, I'd argue this is how scientific research should work, not based on pre existing assumptions, but actual observations. Love what you're doing.
Rhubarb, thank you. Everybody's having a snack right now, but I appreciate that, and it's something that we try to do because we just try to keep asking questions. You know what I mean? And it's not so much the positive result, because even a positive results means another question has come up. So we just kind of keep asking them. So, like I say, I'm not sure what all of that means, but in the future going forward, understanding the limits of audio range, maybe we'll have that eureka moment. Or maybe one of you has that eureka moment. Hey, you know what this means? It's like, hey, by all means, chip in. Chip in with us here. Let us know what you think.
Jonathan's input is the
As far as the
billiard
third
room.
floor,
Yeah.
The billiards room. Okay. The billiards room it is then. Maybe we'll do an Estes in there. If I'm not mistaken, there is a place that we can sequester someone, so we might give that a shot and wrap it up a little bit later on with a chance to go down into the basement and investigate and kind of, poke around a little bit down there and see what comes out of that, because we haven't had that opportunity. Puzzle pieces to come together somehow. Yeah, we hope so. But sometimes you need greater minds than ours, Alex.
No, so far so good. Very, very interesting to observe. Again, this is an opportunity for people to witness the investigation of Rise Up and what they're doing at SK Pierce,
No.
but it's nothing compared to what you might pick up also in review.
Yeah. I mean, as we keep saying ad nauseum, Julie has her cameras rolling. So what you may see on screen, we have different angles, different rooms, the recorders going. So one never knows, you know, what what we may get post investigation. So, and of course, as we usually do, we'll share that with you. So, if everybody wants to give us just a couple of minutes here, we got a couple of screens up. Keep your eyes on them. Maybe those balls will fall eventually. Just a couple of minutes to get up to the third floor, have some water, and we'll be back shortly, George.
All right, Ken, thank you very much.
You bet.
We'll return with them here in a few minutes. What I wanted to do while you guys are peeking in with us is go over some of these amazing comments that were on here. Let me see which one's first. All right, Queen Nefertiti, and I'll try and get through these rapidly before they come back. It caught on the fancy of the girl. This is what Queen Nefertiti was picking up. This is about the ball. Yeah, somebody was asking about this. Did the ball move? And it was the girl with the orange and red tank top when she went by. And Jonathan said he went back and looked also and saw that Marion moved the ball. So debunked, if you will. But I also want to get back to the uh, picking up remote viewing. And Alex is saying, "Well, I didn't really participate." Well, you kind of did. You were on our Patreon town hall, and you were the guest of honor when everybody was doing remote viewing to your childhood home where the exorcism had taken place. So you kind of know the deal of what everybody does. So you're right in there with the group, Alex, no question about it. Um, and then you were picking up from here, like someone was murdered, like a woman or a wife. Kudos out there also to Erin, who was giving a lot of validation. And it was something that, uh, you know, was right on with what was actually historically factual about this home. Joseph, also, who's done the remote viewing with us, I felt something fast moving, like running, or perhaps it was a kid. Someone who's a fast runner. And then Alex pops back with jealousy, comes up, like women getting jealous. And again, here's Aaron jumping right in. You confirm they fight. One called the other a not so nice name when we were uh, when we were doing the method, and they were fighting with each other. Um, and then Jonathan helped confirm also had been there. There were children that passed on near the mansion at a pond, so their spirits have been visiting there. And then Joseph started picking up also on a caretaker who happens to be there. Now, you may be confused, Joseph, and I'm just spitballing here, caretaker, but now you've heard from Susan that the basement's closed. And I'm wondering as to whether or not one of the artifact spirits designated themselves security for the basement. And that might be what you're picking up there also. And because their energy is fresh or new in that place, I mean, it's pure conjecture, but I find it interesting that this is all kind of falling together. Um, and then Alex is saying 12 people all together in that place, which wouldn't surprise me. It's such a big location. Um, and then you continued on with they get angry. It's all about the money and their house. And then John again confirming it. The sons fought about money and over the home. And Joseph agreeing with it. Someone was there. It's their way or the highway. Could be the security guy again, Joseph. We don't know. Um, he likes to control the others. Again, could it be a dominant spirit of SK Pierce Mansion? Or could it be whoever decided to designate themselves the police of the basement? Um, Alex also said somebody politically was involved with them and using the money to keep, you got secrets and you're using the money to keep them hidden. Jonathan, yep, you got it. And then an interesting one, if we just had a hammer and chisel, money was hidden in the walls. I wonder if it's still there. And then Jonathan came back with letting Alex know there were human bones found in the basement, and the spirits aren't allowed to say who it was and who did the deed, which is an interesting observation. I'm not knowing whether or not that is something that maybe the kids have tried to look at also. Is it during your investigations, Jonathan, perhaps? Aaron's got some input here. One of the objects are so used to the parameters of their home museum that it's like have rules, will travel, like they sort of automatically put up a boundary. And it's a very good point to it. Cody and Satori do set boundaries in their museum. And so they've been conditioned to a degree. And they could also be very protective, very protective. So, and there right now. And Joseph said, considering the possibility that it is somebody who decided to be, I'm the one who was in charge. So pretty interesting stuff all the way across there. Too busy tonight, Sandy. I have not even begun to try because I'm navigating when one of the videos freeze up or one of these, like the one with the staircase, sometimes because it's coming from the SK Pierce ring cameras. So sometimes it just shuts down for a second. I got to refresh it to bring it back up. So yeah, a lot of moving parts. And of course, watching you guys in the chat and highlighting what it is that you guys are saying in there. I mean, it really is quite interesting. And you guys have been participating very, very well. You want to walk past the camera, LBX Chase? Yeah, walk past the camera. I don't know if this is somebody being facetious. We'll see. If you walk past, then we know it is you, that you're actually there and you're just watching from inside the house. It's coming from inside the house. Yeah, so a lot of, there he is. So he's right there. He is inside the house. That's wonderful. So we got a spy now, ladies and gentlemen. We got a spy now. I wish we could get his phone linked up also as he's walking around the house. That'd be kind of neat too. It depends whether or not you've got a good signal inside there. If you do, LBX Chase, I'm going to just call you Chase. Let me know, Chase. You can even walk back up to the camera and give me a thumbs up. I can send you the invite link and you can just kind of walk around where everybody's on a break right now. But again, answering your question, Sandy, no, I did not. And I enjoy doing remote view. I really do. That's why I was so interested in getting you guys involved with it on Patreon, because it's just one of those situations where you learned to do an incredible talent, incredible ability, and yet not be scared. That's the important part. If we, oh, there's Chase. See whether or not we can make him our spy. And you're looking at the balls on the staircase too. And again, we know now that they've been moved physically by somebody, but you wonder again, still, this is an old house. Will there be any kind of movement that could possibly knock them down? Or if the AC kicks on, will that knock them down? There's a lot of different factors that you have to consider as they're going up now, heading towards the third floor. You can see. And even then, as they're walking past, it's not causing them to fall down, which is good. And it means it's just not, they're not that light. That's a fairly large crew too, I'll tell you. Cindy, I can star this question and find out whether or not there actually is. Yeah, great signal from these Ring cameras, definitely. A lot better, a lot of the Wi-Fi issues that we've been dealing with so far. But again, if you're just joining us, welcome. We are doing a live investigation from the S.K. Pierce Mansion. I mean, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Established in 1875. So, and get this, 9,518 square feet in this building, 3 stories and a basement. So it's a stunning, stunning property. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I can add cameras. This one, and this one. So you guys can see all 4 of them, and then I'll go full screen. Oh, I was full screen. There we go. And we move that from the side so they'll expand. How's that look? Technology is amazing to me. This is just incredible what we can see. Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole lot of house, to say the least. Yeah, if I had the opportunity, and that's the biggest thing about it is, I'm kind of, for those of you who know me, who are Patreon members, know that I'm kind of home locked at the moment. Can't get a chance to get out to these places. But yeah, I can certainly picture myself coming to a place like this, even by myself, and see whether or not we could explore something where there's no contamination, there's no one else there otherwise, but it's absolutely beautiful. Looks like they're setting up on the 3rd floor. Let's go. Oh, you see the orb? Everybody see the orb? See the night vision bottom left. So check that. 2 hours, 13 minutes, 40 seconds. So we're going to get dust without question. Let's take it back inside here. Oh, there's Satori.
Hi.
She is, we've got her in a chair. We're going to strap her in, and she's been convicted of capital crimes against humanity.
Let's just add that to the list.
So we're just, we're going to bring you a live, I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube.
I don't know.
I don't think so. So we'll move on.
All right.
So everybody's up here. We'll have a game of chess. So we're going to do an Estes method session up here. We've got Satori sequestered from everybody up here. Cody's going to set this up.
I need the device.
We need the box.
It's on the bed.
I mean, I could just put these on and start saying random words, but I don't think that's gonna work.
All right, so before I put her under this, I don't know if Ken mentioned to you, but last time we were here, we were in this exact room. We were on an investigation with some of our friends, Dan and Celine, and a bunch of people. And we came up here to this room, and Ken was doing the Estes session in this closet. This is a space where a lot of people do that thing. And we were getting a lot of responses through Ken saying that there was something hidden or buried on the property. Money. There was money and something about it's in a glove.
Don't remind me before I go under.
Well, no, I just want to see if we get any of that, or are we going a totally different direction. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, well, if I get that stuff now, you have to believe me.
Hey, when I was in there, did you guys close the door on me?
Halfway through we did, yeah.
Okay. So what yielded the best result?
Oh, I remember we got an EVP on my glasses. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
You're going to have to turn off the light when you help me put this on.
Okay. We gotta go on first.
All right. Show you the whole crew here. There's Steve, Jolene. There's Jules. There's Jake. There's Jake. And Marion's here with us.
Lower.
Ken, can you explain for the audience what the Estes method is?
Yeah, basically what we're creating is white noise through this device. And ostensibly, in theory, the spirits can use that noise in order to form words. And you're going to have to blow your mic.
Oh, his mic. You're right.
Yeah, because you're going to get echo and feedback. Okay. So, so that's basically what we're going to do. And Satori is going to be kind of sensory deprived, noise canceling headphones, a blindfold, and we'll probably shut the light off in there. We're going to be asking questions out here that she can't hear.
How do I turn this up?
And we will see if her responses make any sense in context to the questions that are going to be asked.
Okay.
All right, so we're about ready to begin, and
As you say.
all right. Well, welcome. This is something we've done here before, and can I ask who it might be that is going to join us here tonight?
Dark room. I'm scared.
Well, that's right out of the gate.
Hi.
Hi.
Fun.
It is fun.
Always.
We're trying to have a good time with you. It doesn't have to be serious. We want to make you laugh.
Can you see what I'm doing right now?
I don't know if that said please or he's.
Yeah, he's what? What am I doing?
Traffic stop. Can you see what this nut is doing over here? Standing in front of her? I know. It's confusing.
No.
What is it that you see? What is he doing?
Hello.
Have we talked to you before tonight? Is this someone whose name we know?
I don't care.
They seem to be answering you.
Well, I mean, we sort of care only because we want to, allow you to tell us anything that's not.
Relationship?
A what?
It's okay.
Okay, well, I'll continue then. We just want to give you an opportunity to speak yourself.
Questions.
Okay, so my first question is, have we already spoken to you tonight?
I think it said no.
All right, so
What's happening here?
all right, so are you a guy? Is this a man that we're speaking to? I just want to address you properly. There's a man?
Sounds like talking, but it's far away.
Los hombres. So do you have anything that you want to say to us? Because we're all here. We're all sitting in this room. If you want questions, how old are you? I'm still waiting for you to answer if this is
Mumbling.
All right. It's okay. Take your time. I just want to know if this is a man that we're talking to.
Ooh. Okay, you're a lot closer now. That sounded like a woman, like an older woman. Then there's a, and then it sounded like a guy saying, "What are you doing?"
Don't you want to talk to us? Do you want to talk to us? Can you talk to us?
Smile.
Okay. That's up to you. I'll start smiling when you start talking.
What is happening right now? Who is this?
It's Ken. I've been here all night. You recognize this guy?
I'm not answering.
What the heck?
Oh, I tell you, you get no respect. Do you know who that guy is?
Oh.
You know what?
Uh-oh.
Now what?
Now you've angered him.
Or her. Could be her.
Nobody puts Tori in the closet. So what do you think of that? Is that better? Is darker better? Are you scared? Yeah? Are you having any kind of trouble talking or?
There's like little quiet periods where it sounds like someone's far away and then it gets loud. Oh.
Whoa.
Back to the original question, there was a woman there. Okay, is this a woman?
I'm in charge. Get on the floor.
You heard her.
Get on the floor.
There's a bunch of us already.
Most of us are on the floor.
Right.
There's a bunch of us already on the floor. Cody's getting on the floor.
I heard that.
All right, now what?
The laugh.
Laugh. What am I doing now?
Sound like, how is it over there, maybe?
Hard.
Laughing, like a wheezy laugh.
Good. Glad you get kicked out.
Do I abuse you?
Loud.
Do I mute my clown? Do I abuse you?
Are you having a good time with us tonight?
Where's the money?
Felt like my chair just started bouncing.
Bounce it over to where the money is.
So what do you think about all this stuff in the basement they brought? What do you think about all that stuff down there? What do you think of all those dolls?
Hello.
Hello. Somebody new? What do you think of all those dolls and everything that's in your basement now?
I couldn't make that out. Sounded like it said not against and then something about the 13th of something. I don't mind.
You don't mind all that stuff in the basement?
Close it.
Okay.
Handsome.
Handsome.
Yeah, man.
This is me.
Don't flirt with Cody.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
I can barely.
Question.
Yes? What's your question?
You want to ask us something? Go ahead.
How does this, I think it said, how does this work? Something, how does work?
Well, all you need to do is all that noise that's going through her head, you need to jump in there. Jump into all that noise, all that hissing, and just talk. And we'll see what comes out. Because if you can hear that, then you can speak through it. And that's how that works.
Oh my god, it like jump scared me. Jump. Fortune?
Fortune. Yeah, where's the fortune?
Yeah.
Hiding.
Hiding. Here we go.
Okay. Is the fortune, is there money hidden on this land around this house? Let's get right to the point. Is there money buried somewhere?
Would you fancy that?
Yeah, I sure do. Enough small talk. Where's the money?
She said follow.
Follow what? Is there a map? Can you?
About adamant.
Okay, could you be one of those people who leads us there? Is something valuable?
Is there a bug on me? Cody, can you check?
Okay.
Don't make me laugh. That's what they said. Cody, can you check? What was this and why does it feel like it's biting me?
Nothing there. It's a fuzz.
Did you check?
It's a fuzz.
She almost.
I'm gonna guess what you just said. It sounds like you said I'm buzzed.
Ken, let Julie know the basement camera is offline.
Julie? The basement camera.
Oh, the one that I set up. All right, I'll be right back.
That was giving me a hard time. We are probably going to spend another couple of minutes here and then reconvene.
You know what I like to think about?
What is it about? I'm sorry, I interrupted our guest.
It either was hearses or something that sounded like that.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
It's always somewhere.
It always is. That's how they get you. How old are you?
Those two.
What two? There's a lot of couples here tonight. Cody, Story, Jake, Jolene, me, Steve.
Love.
Love. It is love. It's all love.
Hold on, I'm just moving my cabbage.
And nothing's biting you. All right, a couple more minutes. We're just going to, because we want to definitely spend some time down in the basement tonight before we get out of here. We're not going to deprive you of that. Where did Cody go?
To fix the camera.
Oh, the
His
cam.
camera went off.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Joanne's gonna be moved.
Yeah, I think it's about to go back up online. Is there anything else that you want to share with us before we leave this room? Now's your chance. What do you want to tell everybody? You're on YouTube right now. There are literally millions of people watching you right now. What do you want to say to them?
Shortly. Behind stone. Something about boil or boiler?
A boiler?
Behind stone, behind the boiler. Is that where the fortune is?
Something.
Behind stone, behind the boiler. Marion, what's...
Boiler's in the basement.
Boiler's in the basement.
Ooh, is it in
Well,
the wall?
boiler's in the
Like, is it
basement.
wall?
The stone's in the basement. We're getting close. All right. I'm going to pull our young Satori out of the closet right now. Steve, you want to drag her out? Just lift the whole
Something
chair
about
up.
cats.
Lift the whole chair up and just bring her out.
What is happening? What the hell was that? Oh, like a whisper.
You want to pick up the whole chair?
It's a quake.
It felt like an earthquake. Oh, that was funny.
All right. So hang with us. We are going to head down to the basement. I'm gonna just tell you real quick. There's nothing in this collection, I believe, that I have not seen yet. When I went down there under those red lights, I literally got a chill. Was how eerie this is down there right now. Just it's a different vibe, it's a different mood, and kind of, alone with my thoughts down there, which is not a good thing.
You're gonna get me banned from having a museum here.
Oh,
It's
my
so eerie
goodness.
down there. The owner's gonna be like, never again.
So, we're going to wrap this up tonight and spend a little time down there because we're going to kind of let the paranormal couple sort of guide us on our path. We've never had a chance as a group to investigate your museum. We've seen everything, but we've never gone down there and asked questions and set things up and give the spirits a chance to go nuts on us. So we're looking forward to that right now.
All right. Very good, Ken. I'll let you guys get off screen, and we'll see you in a few minutes in the basement.
You got that right.
Whose phone is this?
All right, we'll bring them down from there, guys, and we've got about another half hour until we're done with the live investigation at the S.K. Pierce Mansion. And again, another incredible Estes method. That was something. That was something, especially when Ken said that was something and Satori said something. So some good responses there as well. That's pretty interesting to say the least. Let me bring Chase off there also. Okay. And then I'm watching some of the other activity in the other rooms that's going on. But yeah, I'm interested to see, same thing, Jonathan, I think that there's going to be some moments of activity that they're going to pick up on with whatever methods that they're going to use right now, whether it's just using an EVP session or they do coding Satori method. We'll just have to wait and see. But certainly, to say the least, okay, they moved this cam completely. So it's handheld. I thought it was going to be something else, but I'm glad that they're bringing that along, and hopefully that'll give us another strong video from down there, what they're getting. So, yeah, they're moving around to different areas of the house here now, which is good. Yeah, well, yeah, it's going to be, a question that I'm going to certainly want to volunteer to ask is whether or not there is a deemed security guard from the spirits of these artifacts that were brought in from Cody and Satori, if in fact that is something that has been designated because of the conditioning of what Cody and Satori established in their museum. And now they're just continuing that, hey, off limits. This is off limits to the SK Pierce ghosts kind of a thing. So I'm curious to see how that pans out, if we get any more answers with regards to that. Um, and I don't know, maybe Aaron can answer whether or not this was restored, or is it still just always been in pristine condition? Okay, Aaron says yes, it has been restored, massive restoration, and boy, it certainly shows as being beautiful. It really is. It's a gorgeous location. Aaron, throw me some of the information right there in the chat too. Where exactly this is located at? Because it is. It's gorgeous. Um, yeah, ownership changed hands September 2025. So these are brand new owners. Again, Aaron's gotten a chance to meet them. RISEUP Paranormal's gotten a chance to meet them. So it's quite a beautiful location. Unfortunately, I'm 2,000 miles away. But I really honestly would love to visit a place like this. It's got that New England feel to it. So I'm hoping that the session tonight ends really, really well with some great activity, some great responses. Of the three that are on screen right now, any of those three that you guys would like me to go big screen with? This is the Ring cameras inside SK Pierce. Or do you want to just go back to Jolene, which is where they're heading to right now? Let me know in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to give you guys what it is that you want. Again, tomorrow night, as a reminder, while you guys are in chat there, Patreon Town Hall, 8 p.m. Eastern. This is where all of you see there's 3 pictures on screen. When we do the Monday Town Hall, up to 10 people can be on screen together. So Ken and myself and 8 other people can join us on screen. We've got a great little pop culture trivia game tomorrow night that we'll be doing, but I'm sure the first part of tomorrow night we'll be talking about tonight's experiences. Yeah, the restoration was done by the Conti family ownership. I think they bought it in 2015. But yeah, the top right, so you guys want the infrared camera one, which is kind of neat. I put that one up there full screen for you guys to watch. But yeah, again, it's one of those places there that you walk in, you're gonna feel the energies, you're going to feel the spirits and the presence. It just all comes down to the perfect chemistry to be able to interact with these spirits, communicate with them. And as you guys have witnessed tonight, particularly with this crew, with RISEUP Paranormal, and the property owners and the property management there, one word: respect. Treating the property with respect, treating the spirits with respect. There's no reason why anybody needs to go into this place and start shouting and threatening and provoking. If you're getting responses from them, and they seem kind of also not necessarily jovial, but the willing participants. They seem to enjoy the visitors. It's a very social type environment in this place. Now, some of you who might have been picking up some negative events that have gone out there, it's an old house. It's going to have that. But I don't think the existing spirits, that might be residual. The energy might be residual, but I think the actual interacting spirits that are there are certainly not malevolent in any manner whatsoever. They're just simply existing within their veil, within these walls, and still loving where they are. and lovingly welcoming other people to come into this location also. So I think that's what it really comes down to, and being able to build a dialogue. And I've had this experience uh, in Curse City. Ken's had this experience at the Payne House and some other locations, including the Conjuring House, where you slowly but surely establish rapport with these spirits. Something that, if you are really wanting to get into this, you're really becoming passionate about this field and the experiences, then what I would highly recommend, without question, is to find a place in your local area, someplace you don't have to travel far, and certainly someplace you don't have to pay every time you go in. And believe me, if you look hard enough, you'll find them. You'll find those places. And once you do, get into a rhythm with the owners to be able to come out there once a month. God willing, the possibility there along the way where they say, hey, you guys are now the house investigators. Feel free to come in at any time. And then you build up that rapport with those spirits. You build up not only a dialogue, but a history of what they tell you, and a history of, up that went down again. There we go back up. Oh, they're all gathering in there now. Look at that. But that's an important part to it is, again, respect and understanding that you are a visitor at these locations. And it's so critically important to treat all the spirits and the property itself with its proper dues. That's all there is. I've got one camera up down there in the basement besides this one. I'm going to knock this one out. I'm going to break this one up. And that's no sound on that one yet, but we'll wait to see.
Sound now?
Now we got sound. There we go.
Right. We're on
I'm
mine.
going to keep both screens up, and I'm going to get off screen, so I'll turn it to you.
Yep.
Let's try it one more time.
Hot.
Well,
Down here.
All right, get as many phones online as we can.
we're live right now with this one.
All right. Everybody hearing us out there? It's right there. Hey, is everybody hearing us out there?
Yeah. Now we're hearing you when you're closer, Ken. That's perfect.
All right, so what we're going to do is we are down in the basement.
No, you shared it with me.
We are down in the basement. We got somebody else's mic on. You gotta mute your mic.
John's in. I don't know why I would be entertained, but
I muted my mic and I just have camera. All right,
Yeah.
how's that?
None. We
All right.
nothing
We
off
are
your
down in
phone.
the basement
Nothing off your
amongst
phone, Ken.
a lot of haunted items and curiosities down here.
There we go.
So we're going to spend a little bit of time, and Cody and Story are going to kind of take us through this. I know they gave you the tour, but we are going to kind of lean on them a little bit for some things that maybe they think we should spend some time on, whether that's EVP sessions, putting recorders down, whatever the case may be. Okay, so
Okay. What network does it go to?
Mains for.
Okay. All right, I'm on that. That's Chase was having trouble.
So,
I got it.
no, give us 10 minutes and we'll have full Wi-Fi.
All right. That's all right. So over here is the thing that came flying off.
Yep.
So she heard this.
And I'm over there doing the work, and I just slowly start to hear this tearing noise, and then it went whoop, right off.
So, and that's pretty strong Velcro.
But it was a slow tear. It wasn't like it just like fell off. It was a slow, deliberate.
And then it landed somewhere over here.
It landed over there, right here. That's when I freaked out because it had to kind of go a little bit to get there, and it didn't like bounce and make multiple bounces. It just like hit once and rolled a little bit. But
so I don't know. And then a girl heard a weird noise over here, so not really sure. It's tough when you have all the objects next to each other because you're not really sure which one that they're picking up on. So it's kind of luck of the draw here.
If there is a spirit or spirits that have traveled or are present right now with any of these dolls, I'm going to leave that recorder on right there. That is for you. If you want to tell us who you are, if you have a message, if you have a story, if you have a request or a question for us, now's the time to ask. Right? So we had somebody that thought they heard a voice. There's a spirit here. You're welcome. Please tell us who you are. I'm just going to leave that there for you while we go on our way. If anybody would like to join us, if you have something for us that you'd like to say, is there a particular item that you have an attachment to or an affinity for or that you love? Maybe it reminds you of someone. Maybe it reminds you of yourself. Maybe it was given to you. It was bought for you. It was a gift. Don't be shy.
Right.
Steve, the serial killer, is in the dark room by himself. I think he likes it in there a little bit too much.
Well, is he really in there right now? I'm quickly gonna detour to just see.
No one's in here.
He really is. What are you doing in here, Steve?
I went by and I was like, he's not in here.
Back on track, Cody. Where are we going next?
You guys will do the tour. I'll stay now.
Yeah.
Oh, Ken's. He's over there. He's touring your museum over there.
Giving narration to no one.
Yeah, giving narration to no one. Sorry about that, guys. We got split up a little bit. Hey, Ken, the mics are over here. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, we're just kind of wandering around.
Oh, yeah, look, Jolene.
Tori had a little bit of a vibe that maybe something was going to go down.
I feel like something's going to happen. Like, I feel like we're really close to something happening, like energy-wise. It's just a weird feeling I
And
get.
that smell's gone now.
It is.
Gone.
Can you do something?
I gotta switch camera angles.
Don't worry about us. This space has been given to you. It's for you.
And if Cody's around, the security camera is out again.
Security camera's out again, Cody.
Okay.
That's so odd. It hasn't done that up until now.
It blinked and then just turned red.
Well, as soon as we started talking about, hey, we're going to wrap this up in 2 minutes, all of a sudden you have to disappear because the camera goes out.
Unbelievable.
Okay. So, if there's some reason for it, do you not want us here? Let's be honest.
I'll refresh the camera, but Julie had a good idea. Maybe at some point, she said that we split up and then we can hold hands and walk around and maybe they can lead us to something that they don't like or they like.
Or something they've talked to, because
Yeah.
they
Well,
said
this
they
is
talked to a couple of them.
This is something that you've got, with Susan, right? She was going to go talk to some
Right.
people.
Yeah,
Susan
she's gonna
said she's
find
communicated
one.
with a couple of them. Some of them were nice, some of them weren't. So
Well-
she can tell us who, right?
You know what? It's not a bad approach. This is their house.
Yeah, lead us to
So
who they think is good.
why don't they
Tell us.
tell us
Yeah.
how they feel? That's important.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I'm just going to follow with a recorder and put it down here and there. So if you guys want to walk around and take a lap.
All right, I'm gonna wait for my fiance.
All right, everybody just split up. Who am
I
I
like the way
following?
you
Where did your finance go?
I got one
I
camera.
don't know. I don't know.
And he's off. In the meantime, we'll do a song from our
I'm
last
following
album.
you.
Always feels like somebody.
Well, let's go into this.
Try to light up the room here.
You don't like the red?
That's interesting. Had a
I
bad day.
don't know.
Just turn around. She's just behind. Yeah.
You guys having fun?
Yeah, it's my museum.
That's fair.
No, I haven't seen everything. That's for sure. I've never seen this guy.
Yeah, our Chinese.
That's
great.
new. That wasn't here. Satori, did
What?
you just put this here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that would have broken when that fell on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we should move that.
If it gets moved again.
Did you go over the fall over there?
Yes, I did. Yep.
Bizarre.
It had to be pushed for something.
I feel like. I know this is funny considering all the items are literally staring at us, but I feel like I'm being watched more than usual.
By which one?
I don't
The
know.
Russian doll.
I felt worse in there. Like,
До свидания.
Yeah, I feel
Well, there's a lot of viewers.
yeah. Hi. Stop staring at me.
До
Tell
свидания.
Cody we're
Nico
okay.
Naju.
Let Cody know the cam's okay.
Okay.
Camera is good.
All right.
До Derelika Naju.
Do you want
What does
to?
that mean? Oh.
Jules, you got some light for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just giving a once over of all the stuff in this room.
You want this, Jake?
Oh, that would be. I'm blind now. That would be amazing.
I think you can clip
Mark
it. to-
252
That's what I
in
need right
the
now.
security cam bottom left. There was motion on that table.
Security cam bottom left motion.
Okay. That would be Julie's camera.
That would be the rig.
Oh,
Alright. Well, we're gonna try checking in with Susan and see if we can.
Where should we start? By the stairs or something, and work our way, or?
Maybe
yeah,
it's just a
have her-
central spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, have her lead you.
Take a lap.
Oh my god! Stop!
first lurking in the dark room.
Hi. I'm sorry, I got a notification. Susan, the basement's open. Guys, we're down here. Would you be willing to come speak? Susan? Hi, Susan. Can you just confirm with 2 knocks that it's you? Okay, perfect. Hi, Susan. So, you said you had spoken to a couple of the spirits down here, correct? Can I ask if you could lead me in the direction of who you've spoken to? Maybe start with someone who is positive. Okay, I'm going to point, okay?
That was
That
cracking my arm a bit.
Okay. Do you know what item they are with? So if we went in there, do you think you could tell me where they are if you see them? Or where you feel they're attached?
Even if it's just a general area.
Yeah, let us know, Susan, where you met them.
Okay, stay with us, okay? All right.
What can go wrong?
I love Susan.
I would never go there on Friday the 13th. It made me think it was the 13th for a second.
All right. Hi, Susan. You here? I hear you. Hi. All right, I'm going to point in a general direction, okay? Over there. More on that. I'm sorry. More on that side, on the, if we're looking at it from where I am, the right side. Okay.
Can you walk over there with us?
Okay. I like how you hear her little.
I know her little third.
She's ahead of us. Okay. Over here.
You hear, Susan?
That feels familiar. Okay. Can you describe this person for me? When you spoke with them, maybe how they acted or anything they said or did. Are they here now? Are they here now? Yeah. Are they kind? That's good. Are they a female? Yeah. If you had to describe them in one word, how would you describe them besides kind? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, Q, R, S, A, B, A, B, C, D, sad. Do you know why they're sad? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. That makes sense. Thank you so much, Mom. So, are they younger? Yes, that makes sense. Can you let them know that they are safe with us? And we are still taking care of them and we always will? Okay, thank you so much for that.
Susan, you said that they're here with us right now.
There's multiple knocks. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Word I? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, H. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Help. More? More to say? You just help? Okay.
That
Who? Who? This spirit?
Jake, moving closer.
That is sweet. That is very sweet of you.
Is this so are we talking about a child?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll read the description now that we have something understanding. This doll has a bit of a heart-wrenching story. Obtained from a young woman, this item seemed to draw in her attention and a whirlwind of emotions. As soon as she had brought this doll home, activity began immediately. It affected the owner emotionally, especially when she found a note written on the tag attached to the doll. It reads, "To Jade, from Mommy, love you." The woman found that sometimes when she would read the note out loud, footsteps and giggling could be heard running towards her. The activity was never negative. However, she wanted this item
And the spirit to go to a good home.
So the note should be written right inside of this. Here, I'll pick her up here. There it is. To Jade, from Mommy, love you. And she's saying she sees a
She sees a
kid.
kid. She sees a child.
Is this child, she said she's here with us?
Yeah. Yep. She says she's going to help the child
Okay.
because the child is kind.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any other spirits? Maybe.
Can I just say something real quick through you to the child? All right. Susan, this is, if she's here with us, sweetheart, you are safe with them.
That must be outside. Okay, because that was too clear. I was like, that was too. Watch, we're gonna go out and there's like, there's nobody out there.
Sweetheart, you're safe with them. And I know you miss your mommy, but do you ever see your mommy? Susan, does she ever see her mother? She does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel better about that.
I just heard a voice. Mark audio sound like a whisper.
I feel better about that myself. I think we all do, that she's at least capable of being with her mommy. Okay, so that meant a lot to me.
Are there any other spirits that you would like us to know are down here, Susan?
Is there anything that kind of unsettles you? I guess that's a good word.
Okay. Is it in this room? No. Over there? I think I know where you're going. All right, let's go. I like how you can hear the little. It sounds like breathing too loudly. Okay. This one? Yeah? Okay. Mark audio, voice, just in case there's a recorder going. Well, Susan, I have to tell you there are many unsettling items here. Is it okay that they are here temporarily? As long as they stay away from you? Is that okay? Okay. I just want to make sure it's okay with you before. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Can I ask which spirit that you have seen unsettles you? Okay. All right. Can you describe the spirit for me? What do they look like? Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, L, M, H, I, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A. Happy? No. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, H, A, I. Hair? What does the hair look like? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Long. Long hair. Is the hair light colored? Dark? Brown or black? Brown? Okay. Is it a male or a woman? One for male, two for female. Male. Male with long dark hair. That's usually it's the long dark haired woman.
Susan, does he have something to do with this painting?
Yes.
Okay, does he stay with this painting?
Yes.
Does he stay always with this painting?
Okay. Are they wearing anything that you can describe? Like a suit, or is that a no?
Susan, is this a good person who is with this painting?
No.
No.
Are they definitely a person though? Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
Has he ever hurt anybody?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Man with long black hair.
But he is just, but this person, Susan, is just not, he doesn't seem to you to be a very good person. Is he mean? Is he angry?
Has he been mean to you? No. Can you just see him and you can see he's an angry person? Okay. Does he stay down here? Has he stayed down here? Okay, I just want to make sure. Is he always here with this painting? Okay. Seems very obsessive.
Susan, you don't know the answer to this. Maybe you do. Why is he attached to this painting?
I don't
That's
know.
fair.
Does he have any defining marks on him? You don't know?
Is he here right now with us in this room?
Yes.
That's solid.
Is he standing
yes.
right here? Right there?
Okay.
Okay.
To the gentleman who is with this painting, you're going to get an opportunity to speak if you want to. I'm pointing at this device. It's like a phonograph record. It records your voice. If there is something that you want to say, we're going to give you a little bit of time to say it. Go ahead.
You okay, Susan? Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Go ahead.
That's
upstairs. Yeah, footsteps.
Oh, okay.
All right, hit like a name. What is it about this painting? Do you mean anyone any harm? Any of those things? Are you angry? You mad at something? Go ahead, speak.
Did you just hear that? I keep hearing like a whisper. What are you trying to say, Susan? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, A, B, W, A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, W, A, C, K,
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N,
Black M.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Whacking.
Whacking? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
H.
A, B, C, D, E. A, B. Head? His own?
Whacking his head.
Right. Something's not right. I don't
Yeah.
think.
So you, yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
All right. One last opportunity. If there's someone with this, there's a man with this. Hello. There's something you want to say right here. I'll stand back.
You say what you need to say. Okay. Susan, can you hear him?
She's like, yeah, from over here.
I thought that was someone's ankle cracking. That's how loud that was. I was like,
Oh,
Jesus.
I don't need an alligator.
If he tried to
Sorry.
talk, can you, if you can hear him, if he just tried to talk, can you tell us what he just said? No.
Did you understand it? Did he try to speak? Did he make some sort of noise? Okay.
Susan, is he speaking in a different language?
No. Is he speaking at all? Like words at all?
Is he just making sounds?
Okay.
Can I throw in a curious question real quick? Ask Susan if this long-haired individual is focusing his gaze on somebody in the room.
Okay. Is there, Susan, looking at him right now, does it seem like he's more interested in anybody specifically? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, W, A, B, C, A. He's just doing, are you going to say the same thing again? No. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Wall? He's more interested at the wall. That one? Okay. So he's not even looking at us? Okay. All right. He's not interested in us. He's on his own thing.
Oh, I'm glad you guys didn't spell out my name. You know, that's what I was sitting like, who is the target?
Okay. Susan, thank you. We just don't want you to be disturbed by this, so we're not challenging him at all.
Is there anything, Susan, real quick, is there anything that you feel, because I feel like the owners and caretakers would like to know, is there anything you want out of this building? Like, you're like, I need to have this out. There's nothing specifically? Can you let us know if that changes? Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
That's good.
Susan, you are tremendous. It's been an honor. It really is a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for your help today.
Thank you for spending time with us, Susan.
Thank you.
Always great.
Thank you, Susan.
Appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
Good night, Susan. I'll let you go back upstairs and do your nightly routine. Good night.
Don't let Ellen get to you.
Pitter patter.
She's gonna go find Ellen. That's gonna be her first thing on her list.
Very neat.
I've never asked what the spirits in the museum looked like before, so that's
Really?
interesting. I would have never guessed a man with long hair. I would have guessed a clown-looking figure, you know, like
Man with long hair, standing, staring, whacking his own head.
I've never done a Google
That's
lens on that painting.
So I'm wondering if that could be the person who painted it. Yeah, do a Google lens on the painting.
Yes.
Someone in chat said
Imagine it-
Gacy.
All right, one last
Oh,
thing
John
we're going
Wayne
to do,
Gacy.
see if this is...
I don't know.
It's not one of his paintings at all.
No, it's not one of
Can you
his.
check the light real quick, Tony?
I think this is a common like clown that's painted, like not
Okay.
like
yeah.
it's like a common depiction of a clown, like
Okay, yeah.
the same color hair.
Brought to you by Google Lens. We're gonna see. It's not connecting.
Yeah, you might need to go upstairs.
Trying to see who the. It's like Ned or
And then
I
it
can't
has
tell.
a stab right here.
Yeah,
I wonder if he's the reason that it has that.
that's what I'm. Yeah.
But like they said that.
Who does it look like? K.
Yeah.
Cat.
Cadet.
They
Yeah.
never described
Cadet check.
the spirit though. They just said a man.
But they had a description Someone with long hair?
Man stabbing the painting. So that is that. I wonder if that's him.
It must be. I mean, I can try to reach out and see if like they can describe, because I don't want them to like see this and they'll be like, that's what I saw. Like, I want to know.
Yeah.
So it's just sort of like,
I'm gonna try to see if I can connect.
Okay.
a lot of negative stuff where it just affects people. Apparently it affected that couple.
Yeah.
All right, so I think with that, we're gonna wrap it up. If everybody wants to come say goodnight, come on in. First and foremost, thank you to everybody for watching tonight who hung in with us. I hope you had a good time. I know we did. We had a lot of fun here at SK Pierce. We want to thank Jess, Marion, Rob, John, everybody who made this possible for us to come here. And I am sure that it's not going to be the last time that we're here. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. So you guys just, I'm going to go stand over here and talk to them.
Good night, guys. Thanks for spending time. Check out the SK Pierce Haunted Mansion in Gardner, Massachusetts, and come visit our haunted objects here while they are still up. All right.
And where can they get tickets? Where can they get anything to come see you guys?
Painting with
What was that, George?
Where can they get tickets to come see you guys there?
So definitely check out paranormalcouple.com on the events tab. Both the tour tickets, as well as if you want to book a private overnight or an investigation, those are available there as well. Definitely also go to SK Pierce Mansion's website. If you search up SK Pierce, the website will pop up.
Thank you so much. You guys did an awesome job tonight, and go get some well-deserved rest.
All right.
Thank you. Good night, guys.
Take care. All right, guys. Appreciate it very, very much. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Town Hall tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Again, patreon.com/@deadairparanormal. $3 a month, guys, but every Monday night we do a town hall. We'll probably be doing a lot of discussion tomorrow night about this investigation, some of the things that people have experienced. And of course, we'll do a post-mortem in a few weeks with all the evidence collected from Julie's cameras and the audio recorders. So until we see you guys next time, thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, baby.